Tua's starting. Chop and Mo are debuting. Man, I know it's only week 2 of the preseason, but this might be a real fun one. Let's get into it.
Dolphins fan. Let's go!
This video is brought to you by BetUS Sportsbook and Casino.
What is good, Fin Nation? What's good? It's your boy Reason. We are back here for yet another one. Appreciate all y'all for coming through on this evening. Man, let's go, baby. Tonight is the night. It is week 2 of the preseason. Tua Tagovailoa. Yep, he is in uniform. If you want players who are not in uniform tonight, here is the rundown. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Odell Beckham Jr., Anthony Schwartz, Jeff Wilson, Jalen Wright, Salvin Ahmed, Tanner Connor, Jody Fortson, Teron Armstead, Aaron Brewer, Isaiah Wynn, Benito Jones, Jalen Phillips, Anthony Walker, Jalen Ramsey, Jordan Poyer, and Ethan Bonner are not in uniform, and that is according to Adam Beasley right now. So there's a little update for each and every one of you as to what you might be able to expect tonight from this team and who's playing tonight. Tua Tagovailoa is expected to debut tonight. Chop Robinson, Mo Kamara, they are active. So we're going to see the rookie edge rushers do their thing. For me, it's going to be about watching Chop. I think he might get a couple of sacks. I called him getting 2 sacks. But for me, I'm going to be watching specifically how he does in terms of setting the edge and against the run. So, man, let's go into it. Let's. What a beautiful time to be alive, baby. Football is back. Ah, man, I know we said this last week, but it just feels good after getting through that, especially that portion, that lull in the off season to where we are now. What a beautiful thing, huh? What an absolutely beautiful thing. So, man, I love it. I'm hyped. Football is back. That's all that matters. All right. That is all that matters. Football is back, baby. Football is back. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Shout out to everyone who's already showing up in the chat. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming through. And listen, it is what it is. Let's have a good game. I was going to say let's get this W, but the W's don't matter in preseason. This is all about let's see another good game. Let's see if this run defense can be really good again. The big thing for me is offensively, let's see how this line does a little bit tonight. Now, word on the street is no Jonathan Allen and no Daron Payne for the Washington Commanders tonight. So Liam Eichenberg, getting off. He's getting off the hook a little tonight. You know what I mean? Almost got into a fight with Daron Payne and no Jonathan Allen tonight. So let's see what the Dolphins offensive line can do. And does Patrick Paul get the start? That's going to be another interesting thing here to see tonight. Are we going to see number 52 at left tackle? Let's go. Trench watch is on. This is the stock up, stock down, and debut game. This sure it is. Liam firing up another burner account right now as we speak. Oh my God, you guys kill me. Over 240 of you in that room. Game is about to start in about 2 minutes. Shout out to each and every one of you for coming through. Let's see what we got here. We ready for this? Shout out to DAZN. Every stream I talk about this for having the wonkiest app there is. It's very impressive how it can get wonkier and wonkier each time I use it. What's even more impressive is that the NFL would give their streaming rights away to anyone instead of just making the money themselves. Like, look at it. This thing's streaming Dolphins Commanders, but the audio playing is the Kansas City, the final minutes of the Kansas City Detroit game. So impressive, I swear. So impressive. Yeah, let's see if CBS gets their audio fixed tonight with that glitch. So, it's on. I got the game right here, though, baby. Yes, let's pray everyone continues their upward trajectory, but most of all, no one gets hurt. I don't use the web browser. I stream it to a game. To my TV. So I don't use the web browser because it would be just you'd see me like, I like to have my chat and everything open. If I was using the game browser, I wouldn't be able to basically see what you guys were saying because I would be focused on that. So this way I can look. Much easier to have it on a TV. Smash the like zone as you come through. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. We are just like 30 away from 16K. Let's get there. All right. Before we get started here, I just wanted to let y'all know this live reaction to the Commanders and Dolphins game, well, it is brought to you by BetUS. Go use them right now. Your first 3 deposits. Go get in those bets before the game starts right now. Those first 3 deposits you make with BetUS, each of them will be matched by 125% up to $2,000. All right. And when you win, not if, but when you win, you get paid out in 24 hours, one of the quickest payouts in the industry. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this video. I truly, truly appreciate it. And remember, always gamble responsibly. Go check out the link in the description or the link in the chat that's been posted. Use that, go over to BetUS and go win yourself some money. Just gamble responsibly is all I ask. Thank you. All right, so we are good to go here. All right. And Calais Campbell was given the pregame speech today. I don't know if anyone saw that. But but there you go. Calais Campbell was getting everyone all worked up and getting the blood flowing. Tua Tagovailoa. Let's, is Malik going to get lit up? Is Malik going to light it up? Is he going to light up this game? That's what I want to know. Because remember, no Tyreek, no Waddle, no OBJ, no Anthony Schwartz. So we'll see. We will see. How do I stream the game? I stream the game from DAZN. But you could also use Stream East. Just Google Stream East, one word. Go there and you'll find a link. Here we go. Campbell is our great-grandfather. Campbell's a beast. I'm just excited to see Chop. I'm ready for Chop. One of my biggest man crushes from this draft, arguably the biggest. And let's see Mo Kamara tonight too. Chop Mo. Mo Chop. Let's go. Man, I don't remember being this excited. You probably got to go back to what? 2021 draft class? Being this excited about a draft class when we had Holland, Phillips, and Waddle? I know I was excited last year about 8chan. But, that was like one player. I'm excited about so many players in this. Jalen Wright made my man crush list. Chop made my man crush list. I'm in love with Malik Washington. Mo Kamara looks like a beast. Patrick Paul is looking like his development is coming along very smoothly. And Patrick Morris, to me, was one of the most impressive players defensively last week for the Miami Dolphins. So, that's like 6 players from this draft class I'm legitimately excited to see. I'm just saying. Impressive stuff. Like, you love to see that. For sure. D-Hugga, member for 41 months. God damn. 3.5 years, D-Hugga told me down. He says, fins up. Appreciate you, sir. Fins all the way up. Man, listen, I love having surprises. I wasn't high on the pick. Because I had to go back to like 2021 and 2022 film to see stuff that I was really liking. Well, he looked more like the 2021 and 2022 film at San Diego State than what I saw at Cal. So, in color me impressed. And there's a lot of impressive players in that secondary. Isaiah Johnson's been good. Storm Duck's been good. Jason Maitre's been good. Like, there's been a lot of impressive stuff going on in that secondary for the Miami Dolphins. So let's hope it continues to be good. Let's hope it continues to be good. Here's to no injuries. Here is to no injuries, Topher. Check out BetUS right here, says Rhino. Appreciate you, sir. Storm Duck pick 6 tonight, man. I'm calling. Sorry, you know what time it is. I'm calling the only defensive thing I'm gonna hang my hat on is 2 chop sacks tonight. That's where I'm at. So, again, just to give you guys an update on everyone, according to Adam Beasley, this is who's not in uniform tonight. Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, OBJ, Anthony Schwartz, Jeff Wilson, Jalen Wright, Salvin Ahmed, Tanner Connor, Jody Fortson, Teron Armstead, Aaron Brewer, Isaiah Wynn, Benito Jones, Jalen Phillips, Anthony Walker, Jalen Ramsey, Javon Holland, Jordan Poyer, and Ethan Bonner. So let's see some Cam Smith tonight too, baby. We're going to get a real dose of Cam Smith too. You got to be excited to get a real dose of Cam Smith too. I know I am. Hopefully we get a good sample size. Hopefully we get a good sample size from Cam. Shout out to Fake Spike. He says, chilling with Reason and the Phinside fam. I got to get my PayPal back up for all y'all. My Phinside PayPal got shut down by PayPal on some like crazy, like weird-ish. I don't know. They like told me to change my name on the PayPal. I changed my name and then they shut it down for changing my name. It was crazy. So like I got to take my other personal account and basically turn it into a business account. But I got to get that PayPal up and running for all of you guys. And what I'm also hoping for tonight, might I add, is that your boy, there is a major, major potential storm rolling through. So, like thunderstorms, like a couple cities over, like there's been massive flooding. So, here's hoping tonight's all gravy train, you know?
Washington lost to the Jets last week.
Just saying.
Second overall pick, Jake Daniels.
Russell says it's blacked out in my area with a Sunday ticket. Go hit that Stream East.
Secondary audio programming or SAP button on your
Here, let me look for you guys quick before. I tell you guys all the time. Go look at Stream East.
Doesn't get much better than this. For August,
You'll be good.
South Florida, Kia's got our weather report. Kia movement that inspires mid-80s tonight. Pretty comfortable for this time of year in South Florida.
Took me 2 seconds.
And Jason Sanders will get things started.
Stream East right here. No, it's a desktop. Go use that.
Deep for Washington with a new dynamic kickoff. Again, you got two deep men. Everybody else.
Turn your ad blockers on if you have one. FYI. Turn your ad blocker on. Or rock a VPN too. Just make sure you got that ad blocker on. All right. Here is the kickoff. It is fielded. It's like a little squib kick. Fielded, and Pringle's going to be dropped at about the 23-24 up the left side.
Here comes the Washington offense, and the franchise's hopes pinned on Jaden Daniels for new head coach Dan Quinn. Here's a look at Daniels.
Where's Pyro at, Rhino? The only positive he adds to my streams is on game days is he provides a link for people.
DC expected to go a couple of series, so he's got his starters in there with him. Ryan Robinson.
All right, here we go.
Daniels starts in the pistol.
Jaden Daniels, he's out of the pistol right now. Receiver to each side, 2 tight ends set.
And the Dolphins
It's 12 personnel, and that's going to be shut down. Shut down. Nowhere to go.
Jordan Brooks, new Dolphins linebacker.
Let's go. Linebacking core stepping up already. Jordan Brooks with a stop. That went nowhere.
Gets shipped around and gets whatever he wants to do. And look at this quarterback. You know, Jalen Downs, his first pass last week, 42 yards. Started off really good, so we'll see what he can do next against this Dolphin defense.
All right.
Against the Jets, he led a touchdown.
2nd and 10. Throw on a little bubble screen, and that's going to pick up about 8 yards.
Miami Brown made the catch, bring up 3rd down and short.
Elijah Campbell with the stop. Miami Brown with the catch and run.
Yeah, sitting it out tonight.
All right. From the Miami 31. 3rd and 2. 3-by-1 set. Daniels in the gun. Running back to his right. Here comes a bit of some pressure up the middle. Daniels. Completion to the right side.
It's Brown, so
And Miami Brown again with Kendall Fuller in coverage.
6'3", 210. Of course, the second pick of the draft, Caleb Williams, had a big game for
All right.
Chicago today. He looked good with the number 1 overall pick. And now Washington
Here we go.
hurrying up a bit.
Daniels runs. It's a keeper to the left side. And he's going to get maybe a yard. Might not get anything.
Emmanuel Ogba in there, an interesting story. Without all on the offseason, couldn't get a contract, and all of a sudden, day one, here he pops in.
All right, 2nd and 10 now. From the,
Now, the veteran,
what? I want to say 38.
that was a great story on the other side. Mike McDaniel's quote on
No, sorry, from the 37 of Washington. Daniels in the gun.
Daniels to throw.
Throws, and that's complete.
For the 45-yard line.
Terry McLaurin with the completion on the left side. That'll be 7 yards.
Best in the NFL.
Cam Smith there to end it right away.
More out of him, and see what
And that'll bring up 3rd and 3.
came out early last year, looked really good, and then didn't see him much during the offseason or during the regular season. This is a good opportunity for him to show what he can do.
All right, 1 by 3.
Down and short. Dolphins trying to get off the field.
3rd and 2. Daniels in the gun.
There in the middle.
Running back to his left.
Dell and Agba.
Showing pressure on the Dolphins, but they back off and drop into coverage. Completion
Tackle across midfield down
up that left side, and Cam Smith missed the tackle.
35-yard line, and that's
Went low and whiffed a little bit. McLaurin got a little shifty on him. Should have been shut down. It would have been a 1st down, but it would have been 4 yards. Instead,
Can't let that guy get past.
yeah, you can't.
getting a good test.
Yeah, he would have had the 1st down. Instead, he gave up 20 yards. So not very good for Cam Smith on that play.
For the rookie.
He whiffed on that one.
It's good. I mean, look, if you watch him at LSU, you know this guy's got a lot of games. 2nd pick in the draft, and
All right, 1st and 10.
this
From the 35.
team this year, but they certainly have a future in that quarterback. I think he's going
11:53 left in the 1st quarter. Daniels in the gun. 2-by-2 set. They motion Dotson to the right. Daniels is in the gun. Making a trips bunch to the right instead. Completion.
That's complete. It was Brown making the catch.
And that's Miami Brown right there.
Fuller, number 29.
Gonna get what, 4 yards?
Washington Commander, great story.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 6.
They all went to Virginia Tech. Fuller won a Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs. Actually had a big interception late in the game, and now a Dolphin, they're thrilled to have another 3rd down situation.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. 11:25 and ticking. From the 31-yard line of the Miami Dolphins.
Interior of that line, the 2 veterans for the Dolphins.
Look at the coverage drop. Look at the coverage change post-snap. Totally changed it. Daniels overthrows McLaurin by a 1/4 mile up the left side.
testy out there. Got some press, brought
I like the creep coverage. That was nice.
pressure on him, and didn't really give
All right, so this should be about what? From the 31, so this should be like a 49-yard attempt.
what Anthony Weaver's defense is going to be like. In the play before,
So let's see what we got here.
Brooks came in on a blitz. So he's going to be a very aggressive defensive coordinator, which is going to make it a lot of fun to watch.
And that is no good. That is massively wide left. Missed field goal from 49 yards out. And guess what? That will be Dolphins football.
No score, just underway at Hard Rock tonight. The Phins and the Commanders.
Only Proline gives 100% of the profits back to Ontario.
Smiling first can help someone find the courage to do the same.
Are your gums bleeding and inflamed? New Colgate PerioGuard toothpaste is clinically
All right.
effective for your gums. It reduces bleeding and inflammation with its long-lasting antibacterial activity. New Colgate PerioGuard significantly reduces gum bleeding and inflammation.
So the Miami Dolphins are going to get the football, and they're going to have decent field position. They're going to be starting from their own 31. So positive outcome for the Miami Dolphins right now. What are you watching on, everyone, right now? I got Game Pass on DAZN. I know a lot of you are local. All right, let's get to now Tua Tagovailoa is going to be coming in the game. YouTube TV, local Orlando. Nice. So Orlando does have it locally. I like that. Channel 9, Orlando, local CBS, local TV, WFTV, NFL app. All right, Tua is in, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. All right, Tua. Ooh, he hits Craycraft quickly, and Craycraft 16 yards up the left side. Out of the split back look, Tua Tagovailoa, quick decision all day, baby. All day, and they are already at the Washington 45. Let's go. All right, Tua in the gun. Running back to his right. 1-by-2 set. They're going to motion Jonnu Smith to the left side. They're going to hit him out of the backfield. And Jonnu is going to get a decent gain. That's 5 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 5. Just like music, baby. 10-20 and ticking away in the first quarter. Dolphins already threatening a little bit. All right, handoff, left side, Raheem Mostert. He is going to get, he's going to be just short of the first. Needed 5, got about like a little over 4.5. He's going to be like inches short of the first.
Combine that running game. We talked to Mike earlier last week. He was talking about how he maybe got a little pass heavy, wants to get back to a little more balanced attack. Now you get that running game going in there. If you get these defenses off balance with the run pass, boy, I tell you, it's going to be tough to stop this defense or this offense if they can get to that point.
Well, Mike McDaniel has said running when everyone knows you're going to run. That's the key to winning games.
All right, Tua under center. 3rd and 1. They're going to stop him a full yard short. They're going to hand the ball off. They're going to try and get the push, and they're not going to get it, I don't think. I don't think they're going to get it.
Walker in on the stop. Let's see if that's enough. If it's not, you know Mike McDaniel's going for this 100%. Looks like it will be a few inches short of
So now it's going to be 4th and inches, and they're going for it. Lamb's at left tackle right now.
this is great for preseason, an area where the Dolphins want to get
I'll tell you the line right now. Lamb, Jones, Eichenberg, Cotton, and Jackson.
both tight ends in there.
Out of the pistol. 2 receivers stacked to the left. It's a handoff. It's Mostert. He got the first down. So your starting offensive line tonight from left to right. Lamb, Jones, Eichenberg, Cotton, and then Jackson.
Pushing the line.
Kim Lamb getting the start.
And they're not getting very much push in the run game, and it's not like Jonathan Allen and Daron Payne are out there. Oof. All right, Tua, pistol. Motion, Jonnu to the right. It's a forward toss. Ooh, he runs through it. 9-yard pickup for Jonnu Smith out of the forward toss end around out of the backfield. Let's go.
Jonnu Smith, the football in situations like this.
We talked to Tua about having a guy like Jonnu Smith. He said he can do everything. He can be a slot guy. He can split him out.
Let's go. Jonnu beasting right now.
And they did some screen stuff with him, so I think he's going to be a valuable asset.
All right.
But they got to get more production out of him.
Tua in the gun.
This could be a good way to do it.
2-by-1 set. Running back to his left.
9 yards on that Smith.
Motion to the right. They give. And that's going to be a first down from Achan. Needed 1. Got about 4.
Moving along on drive number 1, and the first one for Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, Jonnu Smith is going to have a bounce back year.
I think Mike McDaniel's going to be happy seeing this be a drive. Not a 1 or 2 play score, just having to grind it out, short yardage, doing all the things that you're trying to accomplish with this offense, especially with that offensive line in flux right now, trying to figure out who it's going to be with Brewer out. And
Jonnu Smith's going to feast this year. You know what's happening.
work for these guys.
Eichenberg in center.
All right, Tua, pistol.
Jones and left
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, motion. Handoff again, it's Mostert. He's going to try and get that left side. He's going to get shut down. No gain at all.
Walker, the linebacker, got there.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They're at the Washington 22 with about 6:30 left in the first.
Mike McDaniel, we asked him yesterday, hey, pretty pleased where his team is right now in training camp. Love this week. Said Tuesday's padded practice was the best they've had, and really good work in the 2 practices last week with Atlanta. They joined
All right.
practice with the Commanders the other day. They'll have 1 more
2nd and 10, 2 under center, single back, 1-by-2 receiver set, but they motion Smythe. Fake the handoff, gives underneath, wide open. It's Julian Hill who runs over a man. Oh boy, Julian dropped his shoulder and let that defender know exactly what time it was. Woo! Good quick decision by Tua. Had a man bearing down on him off the play action. And Julian Hill just absolutely bodied that defender. Holy.
Where this team is and what they're doing right now, he's very comfortable.
My Lord. Mike Santrilli. Oh, there you go.
Play out the scheme that he wants to throw at him.
Love it.
3rd down. Mostert gets the
Mostert up the middle, nothing.
and he did not.
Again, that push is not there.
It was Walker again, that linebacker. Commanders only dressing 4 of their linebackers tonight, so Walker, number 32, is getting in on a lot of tackles. So once again, another 4th down situation. The Dolphins will go for it.
That 3rd and short stuff.
You want to run when the defense knows you want to run and see if you can still make it. This is one of those moments that I think you're looking at. It looks like he's going to split it out a little bit.
Yeah, this one's really
No push in this run game.
from the 9-yard line. Craycraft on the
All right, trips bunch to the left, man to the far right.
Washington is
2 in the gun, running back to his left. It's Mostert. He's going for Craycraft. He's got him at the touchdown. It's 6. What a dime from Tua Tagovailoa. Craycraft is loving life. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Woo! What a dime.
Right on target for Craycraft. He ran a really good route. You know, Craycraft all training camp has had those
Let's go. Woo. Woo, on 4th down, they put balls to the walls. Let's go. Woo! That was Dime City.
I don't think there's any doubt. With the training camp he's had, what he's done over these couple years. Look, Tua's got trust in him, and he's got trust in him.
Man.
He knows what he can do. He knows he's going to catch the ball when he has the opportunity to. So it's a comfort level for everyone.
And the extra point, you know what that is. That is good. So there you go. Sit him down. Sit Tua down. What a throw. Holy jeez. Great job by Craycraft to keep the feet in. Holy man, what a throw. Whoo, kid. Man, you know what that was? That's your Cray. From Tua. Let's go. Throwing the ball up the river to Craycraft for a touchdown. I am here for it. So here's what we look like after one drive. 2 on that drive. 5 for 5. 51 yards and a touchdown. River Craycraft. Tua to that's great. 2 receptions, 29 yards, and a touchdown. 16-yard touchdown. Johnny Smith, 2 receptions, 14 yards. Gotta love it, baby. Gotta love it. Raheem Mostert, 5 carries for 7 yards. Again, not a lot of push in the run game from the starting offensive line, which is Lamb at left tackle, Jones at left guard, Liam Eichenberg at center, and then at right guard, Lester Cotton, and at right tackle, Austin Jackson. Not a lot of push in the run game. Not a lot of push at all. Let's go. I'm trying to see the tackle leader so far. So Frankie Lavu, who everyone knows I loved and wanted us to trade for a couple years ago, had 5 tackles in that first drive. Jeez. Great stuff. Great stuff. Dolphins had 4 first downs on that drive. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. 11 plays for 61 yards. Let's go. Let's go. 5 passes, 6 rushes. Possession, 631 to 353. All right, sit to it down. It's over. We got what we wanted. It's over. End it. All right, here's the kickoff. Out of the back of the end zone.
Yeah, we haven't seen many of those going all the way through the end zone. So, as we said last week and this week, everybody's still experimenting on all of this and see what ends up being better. Now, if you let it go all the way through because they're trying to discourage that by the return teams, it only comes out to the 20-yard line.
All right.
There's a look at some of the rules.
So let's see what we got here.
In that landing zone between the goal
Over 550 of you on YouTube. Appreciate y'all. Smash that like button.
They were splitting the difference, Bo. The referee was at the 25, but
the Commanders were at about the 30. They're trying to lobby for a little more yardage there.
All right. From the 20-yard line right now.
the 20, it's the equivalent of being out of bounds.
2-by-1 receiver set. Daniels in the gun. To his left. Running back. Handoff. Brian Robinson. Ooh. Skits and scattles all the way out off the right edge, and he gains a first down. That was a big, big run. 11 yards. So they go from the 20 to their own 31. Yeah, Dolphin Days. His 2 is only good because of Hill and Waddle. I love it. Offside. False start. False start. False start. Chop draws a false start, baby. Let's go.
Tackle must have heard about his reputation.
Let's go.
Said, I better get back and get a hand on him.
Tua's that dude, man.
One thing I've seen out of Chop, I know he's
What a throw.
he's down in that 3-point stance. Up stance, he's a little slow.
All right.
But this gives him that track start to really get on the corner, which terrifies these tackles.
Pretty quiet guy for a rookie, although he told us I'm quiet.
All right, handoff up the middle again. Brian Robinson. Holy. He got a lot of that 15 yards back running through the right gaps, right up the A gap there. Oh, my God. And David Long Jr. is down. He is holding his wrist.
Play a key role on this defense.
You know, when Anthony Weaver talked about Chop's quiet guy, but he absorbs a lot. And you know, people talk to him, he picks it up, and it works on. Seems to get better and better as the days go by.
They 10 to long. We take a timeout. Dolphins lead at 7-0.
Absolute chef kiss of a throw by Tua.
Profits back to Ontario.
Absolute chef's kiss of a throw that Tua made, man. That was nuts.
Smiling first can help
Like, that was...
to do the same.
Are your gums bleeding and inflamed? New Colgate PerioGuard toothpaste is clinically proven for healthier gums. It reduces bleeding and inflammation with its long-lasting antibacterial activity. New Colgate PerioGuard significantly reduces gum bleeding and inflammation.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Man, Tua's that dude, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Preseason Super Bowl. The hype is real.
It's your oh-so-rich ladder.
I mean, I hope it's nothing serious, too. The risk you run with playing your starters, right? And apparently River Craycraft is headed back to the locker room right now. It's not just we're not just dealing with David Long right now. The word on the street is, on these Twitter streets, is River Craycraft is heading back to the locker room too. So we might have 2 injuries to start this game. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And, I mean, you know, I will say this, though. Like, this is where I will pause on the offense. Jonathan Harris and Deron Payne weren't starting, and they were stuffing the run consistently on us. And Skyler Thompson looks like he'll be coming in next. Oh, Elijah Campbell, that was a nasty. So what happens is Brooks went to tackle Robinson. Elijah Campbell came through and basically head-on-head collision with David Long Jr., hoping he's okay. Run after the handoff, fake by Jaden Daniels up the right side. Needed 4, got a whole hell of a lot more. 13 yards to midfield.
That soft side, they're going to have to shore up that side because they've gone over there a few times and they had success. And so they're going to have to get up and contain a little bit better.
All right, Tua in the gun. Sorry, Jaden Daniels in the gun. Sorry, I'm still hyped. Tackle, shut down. Marcus May, I believe, with the stop. There you go. Good stuff. So that was 3 yards. to Dotson. So to Jahan Dotson. So that's 3 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd and 7 here. Daniels in the gun. 1-by-2 set. Running back in the field. Over the middle. Ooh. Did he catch that? He did. Wow. So 16 yards over the middle of the field, basically. Yeah. 16 yards over the middle of the field. Nice catch by Bates, the tight end. Elijah Campbell with the stop. So now it's 1st and 10 from the Miami 31. Daniels. Here comes the pressure up the middle. It's a screen It's a screen out of the backfield. And that'll be about 4 yards to Austin Eckler. Down to the Miami 27. And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Curtis Bolton with the stop.
He's had a couple times where things have broken down a little bit. Doesn't seem to phase him. Just continues on with the play. So, like I said, he looks very, very good.
All right. 3 receivers to the left. Running back to the left of Jaden Daniels out of the gun in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. Throws it underneath on the screen. And Kohu missed the tackle. But then there to clean it up is Marcus May again. His 3rd tackle.
And your next weather to help you stay informed and prepared only on CBS Miami, your official home of the Miami Dolphins.
This Washington franchise, one of the great franchises in the National Football League historically. They've been down for a long time. But now the management, the new coach in there.
Mo Kamara coming onto the field right now. Chop going off.
Now here's a 3rd and 2. The crowd buzzes. Dolphins get Isaiah back. Mo Kamara in there.
Oh, right up the middle. There's a flag on the play right up the middle, but it looks like it's going to come back on a holding call. So a 3rd and 2 is going to turn into a 3rd and 12. They converted. Eckler got 7 when he needed 2. Yeah, big time hold. Holy. Bolton got spun around by Andrew Wiley. 20 seconds left in the 1st quarter right here. Almost 600 of you in the room on YouTube. Smash that like button. 3rd and 12 right now.
Never good when you're on the losing end.
That's it. All about team, right?
And the 1st quarter is going to run out and run down.
So that'll be the end of the quarter. Off the penalty, Dolphins get the only touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa to River Craycraft in the 1st drive of the game.
So there you go. That'll bring up the 2nd quarter now as we head to the commercial break. So here's what it looks like. Here's the box score through the 1st quarter. Jaden Daniels, he's 9 of 11 for 74 yards. Been decent. Daniels has looked composed when the pressure's been bearing down because there's been a few pressure situations from chopping guys. When the pressure's been bearing down, he's been totally composed. Totally composed. Now, they're running the football. 5 rushes for 35 yards. Don't like that. Not a huge fan of that. And they're killing us running to that right side, the interior. That's where they found a lot of success with Brian Robinson. Now, River Craycraft, he had the big 16-yard touchdown catch on the perfect throw from Tua. He then went to the locker room. Look at Marcus May, already has 5 tackles. David Long Jr. has 3, but he went down. We're waiting to hear an update on him. So got these teams stack up. Dolphins had 4 first downs on that first drive, but they're also put in to 4th down situation multiple times. They were 2 for 2 on 4th down. 16 plays to 11 for the Commanders right now. Commanders obviously have more yards, 109 to 61. Yards per play, 6.8 to 5.5. Dolphins had 51 passing yards on their only drive, and they have 74 due the Commanders already. Rushing, 35 to 10. The Commanders also already have 2 penalties. Time of possession, 8:29 to 6:31 right now as we're getting ready for the second quarter to start. Tua is done for the day. He went 5 for 5 for 51 yards and a touchdown on his first drive. And Skyler's getting ready is the word. All right. All right. From the 33. Daniels. Here comes a little pressure up the middle, but he stays firm. Gets it out to Bates along the right side. Who Cam Smith clings to him, and they're getting scrappy. Good play by Cam Smith there. Good play. Shut him down right away. Good play by Cam Smith there. That was a really good play by Cam Smith. Good stuff. Shake off that whiff earlier, kid. Love it. Love it. Shake it off, young buck. All right, so here we go, 4th and 7. Let's see if they can get on the board for the Commanders. The kick is good.
And this time Patterson is good. So opening minute of the second quarter, Jaden Daniels leads a drive that leads to a field goal for the Commanders.
There you go, 7-3.
Dolphins will get it back, up 7-3.
All right. So 14:09, we're going to see Skyler Thompson come out here, I believe. We're going to see Skyler come out here. Great play by Cam Smith.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on it.
The Infiniti QX60 exemplifies modern luxury with powerful SUV performance, 3 rows of comfort, and a sleek yet daring design. Lease the 2024 QX60 from 0.99% APR for up to 24 months. Visit Infiniti.ca.
When it feels like all that's left is work hard, it's time to play again. Easily find your next favorite game with buildup.net. Free casino games, poker tips, and sports odds. Make a play. With a name like Firecracker McCrispy, you might...
580 of you in the room. What do we got? Finally got a good link. Had to X out like 5. Oh my god. Rather watch a turtle flirt with a moose than watch Skyler. Come on, son. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yes, sir. John, who is the real deal. Yeah, it's telling that they're giving him, like I said, every chance possible to win this second job. You have to. What's going on, Hammer? How you doing? I mean, you drafted this kid, and they probably want that money that Mike White's taking up.
Scoring drive. Dolphins back to receive. The rookie on the left, Malik Washington out of Virginia. Braxton Berrios.
All right, Braxton and Malik back to receive. Let's go.
There's Patterson who just connected from 46 to put the Commanders on.
No, Patrick Paul hasn't played yet, bro. On the first drive, the line was Lamb, Robert Jones, Eichenberg, Lester Cotton, and Austin Jackson. Patrick Paul hasn't been out there yet.
Berrios will take it. Crosses the 20.
Ooh, Braxton Berrios upended. A little bit of a nice return there, though.
Skyler Thompson. Coming in the game, we got a very special guest, the chairman of the board, the
So that's back to the 25-yard line.
Stephen Ross in the booth with us.
Stephen Ross is in the booth.
Enjoy that first drive with your quarterback.
You look good.
He
You
certainly
look good.
did.
I don't think we'll see him again tonight. but-
No, Skyler now, and that should be it, right? Wait till the
That's
regular
right.
season.
That's it.
Mr. Ross, they do the NFL Players Association poll every year. Your team, A's and A-pluses across
All right,
the board.
I agree with you, no doubt. I don't think this kick return is safer. Skyler in the game, fakes the handoff. He's looking. He's going deep. He is launching it. Oh! Oh, man. Ooh! Oh, that was a deep pass, and Braylon Sanders again. Oh, man, it was a tad overthrown, but why would you even throw it to Braylon?
They want to play for the team. They see what we're doing.
You know?
See the facilities. They see the way respect they give. So it's great. I mean, I think as an organization, Tom Garfinkel hitting it up, we're best in class. So.
All right, split back. Fakes. He gives the handoff. It's to the right side. Get a little bit of a push off that right edge. And that is a decent run. That's Achan, who's going to get 7 yards. Now to bring up 3rd and 3.
Tyreek and Waddle, some of the young guys that are on this football team that they're going to lead. How important was it for you to get those guys in the fold and send a message to this football team that you want to win and you want to win this year? Well, I want to win this year and I want to win next year as well. But I mean, you got to start there. And I think having those players and signing them to long-term contracts and knowing the nucleus of the team, I think that's important.
All right.
They are stars.
Skyler in the gun. 2 receivers stacked to the left, 2 to the right. Out of the backfield, overthrows. Achan would have got him lit up.
That's what you want to do. You want to retain as many.
If he would have caught that on the swing pass, he would have got lit up.
That's a challenge, though, in these times. You got a roster full of other players out here, and Chris Greer and his staff have really done a good job seeding in the young players with all the veteran talent you've got. It looks like you got a very good roster out there. Yeah, no, right now, I mean.
All right, punt.
And I think everybody has great expectations. But, hey, it's the old issue of, we got to make sure that doesn't happen like last year. And I think, without that, and we stay healthy, I think, we're certainly a contender.
Dolphins covering this point. Ross will start the 31. Stick around for a few more minutes.
Sure.
Okay, Stephen Ross joining us live here in the booth. Dolphins have the lead on Washington. 7-3, second quarter.
Shout out to Skyler, though, huh? Shout out to Skyler for throwing that deep bomb to Sanders, believing he somehow magically gained hands. If he can't catch a perfect throw, he ain't catching one he's got to stretch out for. I don't know what else to say.
Taking the routes to cover. Really? Okay, well, if you're right about
Love it, though. I love the belief.
Bernard. Points bet. Bet on it.
The Infiniti QX60 exemplifies modern luxury with powerful SUV performance, 3 rows of comfort,
Unbelievable.
and a sleek yet daring design. Lease a 2024 QX60 from 0.99% APR for up to 24 months. Visit Infiniti.ca.
Well, Tua's in there. We drive. We look unstoppable as an offense. Skyler comes in there and 3 and out, baby. 3 and out. Yeah, Braylon Sanders, I mean, he would have been off my team last week, I'm not going to lie, but they got to keep bodies around, I guess. I mean, Skyler just showing all his confidence. Deep bombs to Skyler, from Skyler to Braylon no hand Sanders, and then he tries to can open my boy Achan.
Here in the broadcast booth on CBS Miami with Mr. Stephen Ross. About a few years now with Mike McDaniel. He's taken to the playoffs a couple of times. He does things a little differently, and you got to love the positivity that he brings to the table. What are your overall impressions now? You've been with him for a few years.
I mean, we took a chance, but I was impressed by him. I mean, his intelligence and as a person, he's unique, certainly.
All right. Fakes the handoff. Here comes the pressure. Daniels up the middle. He's running. Wow, he's gone. It's not Daniels. I apologize. It's the backup. Holy jeez. Are you kidding me? Was that Driscoll? Oh, boy. He just went right up the middle. That lane just split, and Driscoll was off to the races. Holy jeez. Vandenberg's got to put in a bigger effort there, bud. This guy's, turning off the gas here. I don't like when I see that from a young kid like Vandenberg. Handoff. Now it's a normal run up the middle. It's going to gain about 3 yards. Bring up 2nd and 7. Jeff Driscoll with a massive run. Holy jeez. 41 yards on that Jeff Driscoll scamper. Defense doesn't look as sharp as it did last week. All right, handoff. Stuffed. No gain running to that left side at all for McNichols. 3rd and 8 on the Miami 27 right now.
Go for Bo. That could be the motto. Get one for Bo. I'll roll one more play here. Jeff Driscoll in at quarterback on
11-20. 3rd and 8. Driscoll out of the gun. Trips bunch to the right. One out to the left. Running back to his left. Takes the running back out of the backfield underneath. Good tackle. Got enough of him, did Kohu, and that shut him down. That'll bring up 4th and 6. They're only going to give 2 yards to McNichols. Let's go. Defense gets the stop, but because of that 41-yard run, they're in field goal range.
Got another Riley Patterson field goal attempt. His 3rd of the game. 1 for 2.
All right, here we go. 4th and 6. And 43 yards. Missed right. So he's missed left. He's missed right. Oh, boy. That is ugly. That is ugly.
You got to look forward to some of the bad things for correcting. So go back to keep you guys saying this is what you got to do. If you can't correct people, you're doomed to failure. And so these guys are very good at fixing that job, doing that job.
Defense is having a little bit of struggle. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. 600 of you in the room. Stephen Ross, we just heard from the owner. He thinks we have a chance to win a Super Bowl if we stay healthy. Let's go. I will say, and I don't know whether it's the influx of the rookies we have tonight, but that that defensive front does not look as impressive as it did last week. Like last week, Atlanta just couldn't run the ball on us. These guys this week, I mean, you know, now a little bit of over pursuit on that big run from Jeff Driscoll because, you know, Moog basically opened up the middle and took himself off the play when he did that spin move. Right? If you go back and watch it, he did a spin to the left side and he kind of opened the gap and took himself out of the play. So we'll see. We will see. All right. 7-3. We are in the second quarter right now. Oh, yeah, it's definitely preseason. I'm not panicking, but they looked a lot better last week. Skyler, pressure coming quick and up the middle. Holy. That was not good.
Yeah, you know, this team's not afraid to throw it out there. Players, coaches, the owner, and I think that's the goal. And you know what? They're all in on it.
Pressure coming off that interior right side. Patrick Paul is out there now at left tackle. Trips bunch left, one receiver to the right, but they'll motion A-Chain out there to make it an empty backfield. 3-by-2, Skyler in the gun. Skyler takes a snap. Wide open. A-Chan up the right side. And that is a first down and a lot more. Let's go. 26 yards down to the 41-yard line of the Washington Commanders. Man, if A-Chan breaks that tackle, he only had one defender to beat. He breaks that, he's gone. All right. Empty backfield again for Skyler in the gun. One receiver split out wide left, two stacked in the slot, two receivers to the right. He's going deep, overthrows a wide open Durham Smythe. He had Smythe up the right sideline open, and he missed him big time.
There's a lot of reason to believe that that's not going to happen again.
Skyler's got to make that throw to Smythe.
Get past it is have a home game for the first win the division, get home field advantage, and let those guys come out that have been up there in the cold for 2 months, come down here and play in 80-degree temperature.
Got to make those throws, man. All right, to the left side, A-Chan on the screen, and that is a nice little gain. 8 yards down to the Washington 33. A-Chan looks like he's in midseason form already.
He's got speed like everybody else in here. And again, for him, got beat up a little bit towards the end of the season. He's got to figure out a way to
Love what I'm seeing from A-Chan. All right. Ooh. Braylon Sanders finally made a catch. Stop the presses.
really nice throw out there by Skyler. Making a move down the field, but the ball got kind of beat a little bit inside. That'll be a lesson for him, but nice throw, nice catch.
They picked up 8 yards on that play, so Skyler Thompson, that backup.
Stop the presses.
Thompson comes in as the second.
Braylon Sanders finally made a catch, and it wasn't an easy one.
And the Dolphins in business at the 25.
All right.
To Washington.
Screen to Malik Washington to the right side, and he's going to gain a nice little chunk of 4 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Tyreek Hill and Tua Tagovailoa, and I asked, hey, who's impressed you? They both immediately mentioned this guy, Malik Washington.
With no hesitation. And it seems like, his name has been popping up every time you speak to somebody about this football team. And
all right. Skyler in the pistol. 12 personnel. Motion. Smythe out to the right. Over the middle. Yeah, I don't know about that. Incomplete. Didn't even get an attempt at it from Braylon Sanders.
And moves on. And boy, you got guys like that. You have a guy like that with Tyreek and Waddle and Craycraft and Ekazama, those guys. Learning from them, boy, you really got a leg up if you're a player of that.
All right.
A player like that that's got this opportunity.
3rd and 6, 7:55. 2x2, but they're going to motion Malik over to the left side to make it 3x1.
Tua says he doesn't want to come off the field. He'll do anything.
One back in the backfield with Skyler. He looks, he fakes. He's rolling out. Oh, he's got a man. Oh, he hit Braxton in the hands and he dropped it. He hit Braxton in the hands in the end zone, and Braxton dropped the football.
You're looking for that backup quarterback.
Oh, my God.
He certainly did. He bought some time.
Oh, my God. Nice, man.
Really should have been a caught ball. Usually that'd be a ball that Berrios would catch 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, Washington defender did get a hand on that. So causing some problems. So now Sanders is in, trying to connect from 39 yards.
Become a chip shot these days, right, Cole?
It has, man. These guys are booming them 55, 60 during.
Oof.
Sanders is perfect.
Braxton Berrios.
Hit a 58-yarder last week, did Sanders. And the Dolphins get the 3 back. And back up by 7.
Oh. Oh, my God, Braxton. That was just ugly. Oh, my God. Braxton is absolutely... Oh.
You got any picks for tonight? Taking the Ralphs to cover. Really? Okay, well, if you're right about that bet, I'll...
That was just brutal.
Points bet. Bet on it.
The Infiniti QX60 exemplifies modern luxury with powerful SUV performance, 3 rows of comfort, and a sleek yet
Inexcusable drop.
lease a 2024 QX60 from 0.99% APR for up to 24 months. Visit infinity.ca.
Oh.
When it feels like all that's left is work hard, it's time to play again. Easily find your next favorite game with buildup.net. Free casino games, poker tips, and sports odds.
Oh.
With a name like
You might expect a crackling heat, but it's sweet to the spice.
Man, that was brutal, huh?
Spectacle flavor with a finale like
Man.
for the McCrispy fan.
Oh. Oh. Look what I just tweeted out. This is absolutely hilarious. Tell me this ain't funny. All right. Y'all want to see a replay of that drop? I got you. Live replay. Live replay of Braxton Berrios' drop. Here you go. Oh my God, Braxton. Oh. Oh. Absolutely brutal. I don't know how you dropped that. I don't know how you dropped that.
Dolphins have a 10-3 lead that last drive engineered by Skyler Thompson. 9 plays, 46 yards.
Absolutely brutal.
Field goal. Backup quarterbacks now in the game. By the way, Jaden Daniels
Absolutely brutal. How do you drop that, Braxton? Like, oof. All right, Allen Washington with the return. He'll get it just in front of the 25-yard line. All right, so it'll be at the 22. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal.
We'll revisit our trivia question and provide an answer. later in tonight's broadcast. I think you're thinking over there, Bo.
Yeah, I was expecting the Dolphins plus cover the Skyler right here, but I'll think on it.
All right.
You're so good at the trivia.
Well,
You gotta throw some, tough ones at you. Driscoll.
oof.
Deep over the middle, and McCaffrey's got it.
Over the middle.
Oh, had pretty good coverage there.
That boy McCaffrey, one of the McCaffrey brothers.
McCaffrey football tree able to.
My God. Yo, Eric, do you not know how to take a joke? You can't be this slow, bud.
National Football League, or he's 2 or 3, right? In the National Football League.
You can't be this slow. I hope you're not this slow. Because if you are, I'm surprised you were able to log on to YouTube. All right. Takes the snap out of the shotgun handoff. Won't be very much on first down. And that'll bring down second and long. Everyone could, bro. You have to be a couple chromosomes short to not realize that was a joke. Come on. You must be the life of all the parties. All right, out of the gun. Driscoll takes the underneath. Cam don't whiff this time. Cam fighting for the life. I love it. Great play by Cam Smith.
His play last week was banged up. I imagine these preseason games are pretty big for a guy like him.
Yeah, and look, he's got to prove a little bit that he's durable. He missed that tackle early on, led to a big game, but he's held the guys up the last couple of times, made a couple good tackles. He's got to make some impact, but he's kind of reading on his ribs a little bit. I hope he's all right.
All right, out of the gun. Driscoll back. Steps up the middle. Pressure coming. Oh! Whoo! He got flipped over a little bit. He got upended. Ouch. Oh, boy.
Marcus May again coming up and getting involved in the play. That's on a safety. He's able to come
Oh, boy. Who was that?
the running back and keep it,
Let me see who that was. Was that Chop Robinson? Oh, boy. Chop Robinson almost took Driscoll to next week. Screen left side. Ooh, little shoelace tackle action by Cater Kohu. Love it. 5-yard gain. That'll bring up second and 5.
Cater, great story, undrafted a few years ago out of Division II. Family came to America when he was a kid and took the football. Made the Dolphins.
All right. Oh, Driscoll. Oh, Campbell lays a little bit of a licking, too.
Let him know a little bit that he was around.
You like that, don't you?
Yeah, I like that. He'll think about it next time, right?
They brought Needham on the blitz.
Pressure in there, got his hands up.
And you mentioned
Good stuff.
multiple defenses. Weaver's going to run. We're seeing a little bit of that tonight.
A lot of it, so he's got 5 guys in there. His idea is to have 5 guys in there. So we believe in the illusion of multiplicity.
All right, here we go.
5 guys in there.
3rd and 6 from the Dolphins 42. 4:58 left. Driscoll takes it. The pressure's coming, and he puts it up. What a play by Cam Smith, baby! Let's go! Let's go!
Very good play by him. Step by step, but talking about Weaver, that illusion, you can get in there and they can start calling a play.
Let's go!
In the middle without changing personnel, and then they have
Let's go!
they're doing run pass and all those types of things. So I think he's going to be very creative with this entire defense.
I'm here for it. Come on.
Mix things up, keep the opponents off balance.
We got coaches that like quotes.
I'm here for it. Let's go. Fair catch from Berrios.
With 4:45 to go in the second quarter. Skyler Thompson continues at quarterback. Got Patrick Paul in there, left tackle. Here's a look at the new Dolphins defensive coordinator, Anthony Weaver. Said, hey, big night for some of these guys. Those secondary guys you spoke about, Bo. Isaiah Johnson, Jason Maitre, Storm Duck, Colbert at safety.
He's an interesting guy. He's got a good story.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Chris Brooks is now in.
Right, Wilson not in uniform. Here's Big Brooks. Cross the 10, got a few. Let's get down to the sideline. And Mike Cunha, Mike.
Hey guys, time for Mike's Take, brought to you by Kia, movement that inspires. And you know, we've all been covering this team a long time, but this may be one of the
All right, Chris Brooks is in now for the Miami Dolphins, in case you guys are wondering. So it looks like they are going to the backups now.
Egan was telling me at practice this week that he implemented meals on Fridays outside the building with the defensive backs. That blossomed.
Cam says no soup for you.
Offense showing up.
That was a great pass breakup.
You'll pop in, they'll hang out in the water. And of course, when we asked Anthony Weaver about this,
I'll take it.
1000% yes. Communication and connections off the field.
All right, Skyler.
On the field. So I
There is a flag.
will enjoy watching these relationships build on and off the field and see what it means in terms of that win column, guys. Well, start number 89 offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Penalty there on the tight end, Julian Hill. It really seems like those types of things that Mike
All right, Julian Hill.
It's at every position. You got veterans.
False start. That'll be 5 yards. Go from 2nd and 8 to 2nd and 13.
Very unique in this day and age because, you know, you have guys coming and going. And, you know, you can't get continuity, but somehow this team has really gone out of their way to make sure that everybody knows everybody. You can communicate with anybody. You can criticize somebody, and they know that you're doing it for the betterment of the team. So everything is about, you know, let's get this team together. Let's be tight, and let's be good going on. You know, you need to find.
All right, Skyler over the middle. Makes the completion. Zipped it in there. Jonnu Smith again.
No team was still there. They no-name defense. And that linebacker, Bob Matheson, who was the 53 defense, was named after him. So they drafted me to take his place. So I'm standing behind him. You know, I'm breathing down his neck to take his job, and he's standing in front of me. And I've never had this happen before. He would help me get better while I'm challenging him for his job because he knew that if I was better, then the team was going to be better. So it's an unselfish gesture that goes on.
All right. 3-by-1. Skyler. He's going deep. Oh! Malik off his fingertips. Tough catch, but you got to make that, Malik. I hold you to the standard that you make that catch.
Jonnu Smith, an incompletion intended for the rookie Malik Washington to the Dolphins.
Malik. Got to make that catch, brother.
Fingertips, and you know they've got so many veterans. It seems like at every position, from Mostert to Campbell, and the list goes on and on. You know, Ramsey in the secondary, and you know, Mike, you spoke about Boyer, that you're able to have these position rooms, have a mentor. I mean, Patrick Paul talking about Teron Armstead, helping him out in practice every day.
Woo! Elijah Campbell out here taking souls.
From the Dolphins sideline, and the Dolphins sideline's irate. Jalen Ramsey's out on the field wondering what's going on. Where's that call? The Dolphins sideline thought it was a good hit.
So there's a flag on the play. They're reviewing it. That looked good, man. Basically, on the punt return, Elijah Campbell was right there. It wasn't waved off, and Elijah just laid the lumber, man.
Cover, a valuable asset in this team. Another one of those guys that's a smart player and knows what he's doing. And, you know, you like to be the defense coordinator with all these guys.
No way you can flag Elijah. That was clean by Elijah.
There's going to be some hard decisions to make when it comes to get down that 53-man roster, both in the wide receiver room, in the running back room, and certainly in the secondary.
So they're discussing this for a long time. Here's a look at it. Allen did not call for the fair catch.
Oh, no, he hit him in the helmet. He hit him in the face mask.
You think it was the helmet on helmet is why they...
Look, I think he hit him on the shoulder. I don't think it was the helmet. And I would ask you this, what is he supposed to do? Just run by it?
Agreed.
I mean, you know, he didn't call for a fair catch. What's his shoulder?
No, he did.
So the problem with that, when the ball carrier catches the ball, he squats. When he squats, that target drops down, you know, 6 to 12 inches, and you're coming into the target. That defender can't move. I don't know how you're supposed to. I don't know how a coach can critique a guy with a play like that.
And the special assistant tonight next to you in the booth pointed out before the game, told me that Allen is 5'8", 176.
So, yeah, like you see the replay, 15 yards. I mean, they make a good point, though. When that returner squats, your hit point changes, right? Run up the middle, we are getting gashed. This defensive front just does not look as good. The front seven just doesn't look as good as it was.
Nice inside. Shot hand in there.
Yeah, it's helmet to helmet, right? Like, the returner went and caught the ball, squatted, and so the hit point changed, and top of Campbell's helmet hit the front of the face mask.
Nice to see him back in there. He'll probably get the rest of the drill the rest of the way.
He's in the middle, number 57 along with Duke Riley. Brandon Keely in.
All right, Brandon Pilley in on now. Woo! Chop, 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 baby! He was in that backfield so quick. Holy Robinson, woo!
Like that, Chop using the speed untouched, getting into the backfield.
The speed kills on the pass rush, but it can always put down a running game. Got right through the gap and was able to make a play. Good play by Chop.
Great play. Woo! Chop Robinson quicker than a hiccup into the backfield for the big stop. Let's go. Quicker than a hiccup, baby. Holy jeez.
Oh yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you. Right.
Wow.
PointsBet Casino. Bet on
Whew.
The Infinity Key
That was huge.
exemplifies modern life.
That was huge. It was a handoff, and as soon as the ball was handed off, Chop Robinson was making the tackle. Like, he timed that snap so perfectly, was into the backfield quicker than a hiccup, and he shut that down instantly. Holy jeez. Here, right now, is your box score. Jane Daniels, 10 of 12. Skyler Thompson, 5 of 12. You see it. H-Han, 2 receptions for 34 yards. He's leading the way. River Craycraft, 2 receptions for 29. Marcus May, 7 tackles. Cater Coe has 4. Chop Robinson already has 2. And one of them a tackle for a loss. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, speaking of Chop Robinson, this video is sponsored by BetUS. If you think Chop Robinson is going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year, well, it's plus 1,200 right now on BetUS. And your first 3 deposits up to $2,000 are matched by 125% by BetUS. So the link is in the description below. Hey, man, go put some money on Chop. Chop, 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 baby. Go put some money on Chop through BetUS. You'll get paid out in 24 hours if he wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. But I ask and I implore all of you to please gamble responsibly. That boy Chop, huh? That boy Chop. That boy Chop. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Top offense right here at Hard Rock Stadium. A limited number of single game tickets are still available, so get them quickly before they're gone. MiamiDolphins.com to purchase your seats today. Second of 3 preseason.
All right. 10-3 Dolphins, second quarter from their own 39. Washington, 2nd and 14, 2 minutes left. There you go. Pass complete. Jamison Crowder. He's going to gain some of that yardage back. 7 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 7.
That's a little that camaraderie that we've been talking about with the football team.
Yeah, you talk about that group with
Man, it looked like Chop went through the B gap. Yeah, he went through the B gap and just killed him. All right, Jeff Driscoll back underneath, and they got the first down. Jameson Crowder again. They sent some pressure, did not work. So 13 yards, and the drive continues as they're now down to the Miami 19. So threatening for points once more.
Jonathan Harris now in on that defensive line for the Dolphins next to Ham.
All right. 1-2. Jeff Driscoll's looking to run again. Mo Kamara's there, baby! Mo Kamara with the sack! Let's go!
Thunder and lightning over there. You got a little speed, you got a little toughness, you got to battle through something to get there. He was able to get his shoulders down below his arms and get the penetration. There goes Jay. Don't go out there too fast, Jay.
Rook's making an impact.
Kamara, 5th round out of Colorado State, was the Mountain West.
Let's go. Rook's making an impact this drive.
Making that adjustment now to the NFL. And there they are, the 2 Dolphin rookies.
Let's go.
Southwest Conference, Goldie. Tough conference there, so you're very proud of that.
30 and a half sacks during his college career for Kamara.
Let's go.
16 after the sack.
All right, screen to the right side. And that's going to shut down Cam Smith there along with Nick Needham. And they shut it down with 28 seconds left in the second. Let's go.
That's tonight following the game. CBS Miami is your official Florida lottery station. So the Commanders have 1 timeout left now with 28 seconds left in the half. By the way, we did mention Brandon Peely. I was remiss last week. You know, his sister Alyssa is a great athlete. She was drafted 8th overall in the WNBA.
Yes, I recall that.
So we should mention that. Anthony Weaver's talked about Peely's ability. He was a highly prioritized undrafted free agent last year by the Dolphins, and talked about his sister actually used to play football with Brandon Peely when they grew up. Like the athletic family. 3rd and 11.
All right, 3rd and 11. Driscoll's going to the end zone. Ooh. Sear and Neal in coverage, broken up. Shut down.
Special teamer during his career, but he's out there that time covering Tinsley.
And that is going to now force the Washington Commanders. Well, I mean, because, I mean, they went for it all on that one. That's going to force them to come out and try and kick a field goal. Unbelievable.
38-yarder for Patterson. That is good. He's 2 for 4 now in the first half. And Washington able to cut that Dolphin lead to 4.
Let's go. So there you go. Field goal is good for the Commanders. 4-point game now. Secondary showing up a little bit. Big play by Sear and Neal. Cam Smith making a play. The Rooks making some plays. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
With the Ravens between 21 and 23, his defense were 3rd in the NFL against rush, 95.3 yards per rush. So you know
that Kamara sack is beautiful, Rhino. He didn't fall. He beat his man, stayed true to his lane, and shut that down, baby.
I think he's going to have a lot of options.
Love it.
Like we said before, he's very creative.
Love it, love it, love it.
Guys that he's leaned on. We'll talk about that a little later on. You know, from Rex Ryan to Mike Vrabel.
Wait till y'all see what I got for the regular season games too, though. These plays, while y'all watching this live stream, these plays are going to be even more fun for you guys when you see what I got for you for week 1. I'm going to be debuting my new background and a little bit of a new twist on the live reactions, too, that you guys are going to like in addition. All right, Berrios returns, and that is going to be shut down. Maybe the 29-yard line. I'm excited, too, Rhino, man. I've been this new background's been like a brainchild of mine for like a year, and I got the first big piece of it at Christmas, and yeah, I've been building towards it, and we're almost ready to go.
Right here to close out this first half. 15 seconds left.
And Patrick Ball in at left tackle, relieving Kendall Lamb.
Yeah, Nick, I mean, that toe tag, then Tua comes out and shuts those people up right away. 15 seconds left in the second, 10-6. 11 personnel. Thompson pitches it off to Jonnu. Jonnu's going to have to run out of bounds and get shut down. 8 seconds left. Didn't really go anywhere.
Jonnu Smith played his college ball at FIU. Happy to be back. Boy, tell you what, he didn't waste any time getting on those Buffalo Bills, man. When Jonnu signed, he said, and I'm quoting, so this isn't me, don't yell at me. It's the worst place you can be, and the wings ain't that good. Throwing some fight words.
All right. 8 seconds left. Second and 11. Skyler in the gun. 2x2. Motion Braxton to the right. And he's going to take the screen underneath. Brooks makes 2 men miss. Fights through. And that is going to bring us to halftime. So a barn burner in Miami right now. 10-6. Absolute barn burner. Shout out to God's Child. He says him and his girl are folding clothes watching me. Well, hey, if it makes you feel any better, me and the wife did 2 baskets worth of laundry of folding clothes yesterday because, man, when you got kids, it's like every second day you're either unloading the dishwasher or you're doing laundry. One of the two. God bless those little hellions. Is it Mike White time? Probably. Probably. I mean, you only had a drive for Tua, right? So now, basically, Skyler only got like a quarter if you think about it. Because we only had 1 drive in the first quarter, right? So, I mean, if you think about it, yeah. Lemony says, I'm a dishwasher. Yo, bro, I'm a dishwasher guy too, but you still got to unload that thing. Still got to unload that thing, bro. What do I think of Cam Smith? I thought that whiff was terrible. But since then, I mean, he's done a damn good job of sticking to the hips. He had that nice pass breakup. Might have been a little handsy, but hey, I'll take it. Had the nice pass breakup. And on top of that, I mean, here's the deal. You know, he's looked like a guy who's making sure he's not going to whiff again. Had a couple nice stops on Bates, the tight end. Skyler is a jitterbug in the pocket. I agree. In fairness to him, listen, I don't care if that ball was tipped a little bit. Braxton got to make that catch. I mean, what are we saying, Braxton? And hey, I have another update coming probably this weekend. Maybe tomorrow I might do it. Or tonight, depending on what time this all wraps up. But I got another little update coming for you guys in terms of things I'm hearing. But yeah, you know, Braxton, if you saw my latest YouTube Insider update for channel members only, or if you saw my latest Patreon update, Braxton is a surprise cut candidate. Braxton is a surprise cut candidate. I mean, that's just where we're at right now. He's struggling, man. He is struggling. So, Braylon Sanders out here finally made a catch, though. Shout out to him. Got to show him a little love. So here's what we have after one half of football. Jane Daniels was 10 of 12 for 78 yards. Skyler Thompson, 7 of 14 for 64 yards. Tua, 5 of 5 for 51 yards and a touchdown. Jeff Driscoll, who would have thought that? The leading rusher of the game was Jeff Driscoll. 2 carries, 47 yards. Brian Robinson had some real nice runs against us. He was slicing and dicing us a little bit. Devon Achane had 2 carries for 10 yards. He's the leading rusher right now, but Chris Brooks is now going to be taking over probably. Devon Achane, the leading receiver, 2 receptions for 34 yards. Marcus May, leading tackler of the game, 7 tackles. Kohu and Cam Smith each have 4 tackles. And Cam has a pass breakup. Chop has 2 tackles, one of them for a loss. And then, man, where are you? Mo Kamara has 2 tackles, 2 tackles and 1 sack. So Mo doing the damn thing. Look at the first downs. 10 first downs for the Commanders to only 6 for the Dolphins. Total plays 35-27 right now for the Commanders. Total yards 221 to 134 for the Commanders. Passing 129 to 115 for the Commanders. We each have had 5 drives. Rushing yards 92 yards for the Commanders, 19 for the Dolphins. Both teams have 2 penalties. Time possession, 17-22 to 12-38. I will say this. This is just my opinion on what I've seen in the first half. Our front 7 doesn't look as stellar and sound against the run as it did last week. Now, I know Jeff Driscoll and his big, but I mean, you don't even got to count that. You know, Brian Robinson was slicing and dicing through the gaps against us when he was in. So I'm not even going to sit here and just blame the Driscoll run. Now, the Driscoll run, Mohamed Kamara spun out to his left. He used a spin move. The middle of the field opened up, and Driscoll just took up off the middle. And no one was around him. I will say, though, right now, Achane is your leading rusher and receiver. And he's only touched the ball 4 times. Take that as you will. Skyler, he's been okay. It goes back to what Amanda said about him, a jitterbug. The problem with Skyler right now is I don't think he's still a very good processor, and he's not an anticipator. So if you don't process it quickly, if you don't see it quickly, a lot of stuff is going to be gone for you. And so you see him having to extend plays and make plays out of the pocket just because he's not seeing the game fast enough. Which, your 3rd year in the league, we should see improvement there. That's my opinion. We should see improvement in those areas. I just don't think he processes the field very well, and obviously he doesn't throw with anticipation. And you have to be a very good processor in this offense. And the problem why you see backup struggle is because if you have to be a pretty good, really good, or an elite processor, that means you're usually probably starting for a team, right? You know, it's not as vanilla as some people try to pass it off to you guys, people who don't know football. Can we now agree that Fangio held Cam Smith back for personal reasons? 110%. Think of how further along he would be right now. Think of how further along he would be right now. Yeah. It's the dumbest thing. I mean, listen, there's a reason why, I always go over this, right? You know, there's a reason why you listen to Dan Orlovsky, right? He says he thinks there's only 5 quarterbacks who could play in this offense near his level, right? You look at Mahomes. A, he's a 101. B, they do run similar stuff to this offense, right? But he's a 101. So Mahomes. Brock Purdy, who runs the Shanahan offense. Matt Stafford, who runs an offshoot of this offense in LA. CJ Stroud, what does he run? An offshoot of this offense. Because guess what? Their offensive coordinator used to be the quarterback coach in San Francisco. I mean, you start naming the guys who can run this offense, and, you know, they are guys who have experience in this offense, right? You know, and then the other one's Joe Burrow. And what do they run in Cincinnati? An offshoot of this offense. So when he names Mahomes, Stafford, Purdy, Stroud, Burrow, all of those guys run some form of Shanahan's offense, and Mahomes is a 101. Right? I mean, these people who, you know, can't break down film but want to come out here and tell you that this offense is vanilla, they are the last people I'd be listening to, for real. Yeah, but here's the problem with Caleb, okay? I'm going to tell you right now what the issue with Caleb is right now. I can already see it. Okay. You saw the Caleb throw today, I assume. Right, Scotty Joe? No, I don't think Shedeur Sanders can run this offense, Richard. No. So you saw the throw then today, Scotty Joe, from Caleb, right? I'm just gonna wait for his answer here. Because I guess he saw the other highlight today. Okay, so he says, yeah. Have you seen any of these highlights in structure yet? The problem with this offense is about structure. You have to make plays from in structure. Why do you think Russell Wilson got sent packing in Denver? Doesn't make plays in structure, and he's not the athlete he used to be outside of structure. So Caleb Williams, he's making these plays, but they're all out of structure. What can you do in structure? That matters. Because the problem is when you get to the playoffs, they will contain you and keep you in structure. Go back to Lamar as a young pup in the league, right? What would the Patriots do when they faced him in the playoffs? Keep him in structure. Force him to beat you from the pocket. Right? That's the issue with Caleb Williams right now and why I can't sit here and say he can run this offense. I need to see more in structure from him. Why did Trey Lance get shipped out of San Francisco, right? Because he wasn't making enough plays in structure. That's the issue you're running into. You got to be able to make structure plays. If you can't be a quick processor, if you can't make structured plays, if you can't make layered throws, if you can't be accurate over the middle of the field, and especially on the intermediate level, you're gonna and the short and intermediate level, you're gonna struggle in this offense. Like, that's a checklist of things I just went over. Oh no, I get that, but you're missing the point. I'm not talking about team structure. I'm talking about offensive structure. If I call a play and you make the play because you get outside the pocket and everything breaks down and everyone's adjusting their routes, that's not a play in structure. Yeah, Caleb looked good today because he has that crazy athleticism. So did Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes made a no-look behind-the-back pass today to Travis Kelce. So, but, you know, they're at a point right now where they don't expect to win anything to the Bears, so they're just letting it roll. Do whatever you got to do. Go out there and win, kid. And the problem is, too, right? The problem, too, when you get older, Especially what happened? What do you do when you start losing that athleticism? Right? Like, what's your play when you start losing that athleticism? Because that's going to matter. Because when you lose that athleticism, playing and beating teams from structure becomes even more paramount to being successful in this league. Look at Mike Vick. Look at Mike Vick when he went to Philadelphia, right? He was making a lot more throws from the pocket and staying in structure. It's fine and dandy when you're young, but when you want to win when you're young in the playoffs, and then when you get older, you got to win from structure. But that throw he made today was ridiculous. Don't get me wrong. I said, Caleb far and away, if you're talking about like pure talent, he was number one in this. If you're talking about just pure talent, he was number one in this draft, hands down. All right. Here is the return. There is a flag on the play. Dolphins are going to start with the ball.
SAP services tonight provided by the Florida Lottery. Play responsibly. So we figure the Dolphins will be backed up a bit here.
It's going to be on the Dolphins.
Go back to Tua. We talked about it. I asked him during the group. Let's see what this call is here. During the return, holding number 26 of the receiving team.
So there you go, holding call.
First down. I asked him, how do you get the confidence to call one of your players out to say, hey, you need to do better, you need to do this? And he said, if you want to do that, you've got to produce. If you can produce, that's how you can gain confidence in this league. And that's what he's done. And every time he makes one of these plays, every time he hits a big play down the field, he gets more and more confidence. And the players and the team.
All right, let's go. So, Skyler looks like he's back out there. Single back. He's under center. Motion Braylon to the right. It's Brooks. And he'll be shut down. He'll gain like a yard.
Secondary, so more launching on the field. Now, just talking about two, we saw Tyreek Hill there on the sideline. Interesting conversation with him yesterday. He said he went from 13% body fat to 6%. He's in the best shape of his life. Cut out all the fried foods. Yoga, Pilates, and he ran around chasing the kids.
Yeah, holding 72. Defense.
All right, holding on the defense. Let's go.
Automatic first down.
Here we go.
He ran around all those football camps that he has, and that was his off season. At 30 years old, though, he seems to be in a terrific frame of mind.
He's in a great frame of mind, and the one thing I like about him, he's a tough character. He gets dinged up, and he just keeps playing, maybe to the detriment sometimes.
All right. Skyler in the gun. Chris Brooks to his left. 2-by-1 set. 11 personnel. End around toss. Eric Izakama. He breaks a tackle. Oh, Izakama, baby. Let's go. We're seeing something, baby. What an effort by Eric Izakama. Whoa.
Here's a guy who, hurt last year, showed some promise as a rookie. He's got to be on the field and make plays to make the team.
He does, because he's been pretty quiet during this training camp. You haven't seen a lot from him, but lately, over the last week or so, you're starting to see him coming back to what we saw him do last year. And so, the more of these plays he gets, the more he gets back. Right now, he's kind of on the cusp, but if he keeps making some plays, then it's going to be a hard nut to crack, but at least he'll give him an opportunity. Look, again, this is the type of, you get to the point where
he's got the traits and size, man. I mean,
but you're playing for some other teams that are going to look at you when the 53-man rosters are set, and they've seen what you've done. They've seen the effort.
Wow. I love what I saw there. So Chris Brooks on 2nd and 4 after that 6-yard gain that should have been stopped way in the backfield. He gains 3 yards. That's going to be up 3rd and 1 for the Miami Dolphins. Let's convert this 3rd and 1, please. Please, let's convert this 3rd and 1. All right, handoff Brooks. He's up the middle. He's gone. Oh, he cuts. He's up the right. Let's go, Chris Brooks. Let's go. Go, baby. He rumbles inside the 10-yard line. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, let's go.
Was off to the races. And, I tell you, looked really good.
Oh, come on.
Straight arm, I guess. But more speed to show here.
59-yard run by Chris Brooks, second year.
Let's.
Got a Commanders player down on the field on that run near midfield. And, you know, you can see, we showed you Jalen Phillips, the Dolphins sideline, happy for these teammates on these big plays while they tend to the Commanders defender. We take the time.
Chris Brooks, man. Come on. What a big run from Chris Brooks. 59-yard run. Come on.
No. First to the rings, then the wings. Red Bull gives you wings. You got any picks for tonight? Taking the Raps to cover.
Really? Okay, well, if you're right about that bet, I'll host for an art.
Points bet. Bet on it.
The Infiniti QX60 exemplifies modern luxury with powerful SUV performance. 3 rows.
He's the perfect blend of size and speed and toughness that the running back room can use as a change of pace to Mostert, Achane, and of course Wright.
Up to 24 months. Visit infinity.ca.
Like, you got to keep him.
All that's left is work hard. It's time to play again. Easily find your next favorite game with buildup.net. Free casino games, poker tips, and sports odds.
I don't know, man. I'm keeping Chris Brooks in there.
With a name like Firecracker McCrispy, you might expect a crackling heat, but it's
I don't know.
It's more of a jaw-dropping spectacle flavor with a finale like
I don't know, man. I'm keeping Chris Brooks.
crispy fans.
You gotta keep him, man. Man, Chris Brooks, 59-yard run. Absolutely massive. Dolphins are in scoring position already at the 10-yard line.
Young fans out here at Hard Rock Stadium this Saturday night for this preseason game. 3 weeks until the regular season opener. Jacksonville in town. After the big Chris Brooks run, the Dolphins have it to Washington 10.
All right, let's go. From the 10. Hand off to Brooks again. He's shut down. He's going to lose a couple.
Loss of a couple, and he
But
got hit hard.
no push in the run game. And Brooks is down. Is he winded? I think he might be winded. Looks like he's winded. I might be wrong.
Yeah, Brooks, Achane, and Mostert, the
Let me see this
only
replay.
running backs for this game for the Dolphins.
Oh, he got hit in the head. Helmet on helmet. Where's the flag on that? Helmet on helmet.
Going down. So there's the conversation. I wonder if Jaquan Burton, I believe he's going to come in running back. Jaquan is an undrafted free agent, played his college.
Jaquan Burton is coming in at running back.
With Mostert, Achane, Eric Studesville, the running backs coach, and yeah, he's going to have to come in at running back. Burton.
So you got Achane and Mostert out there, and this kid's an undrafted free agent, and they're there to support him going in. You know, it's again, you keep seeing the evidence of what they're talking about with his football team and the closeness and the camaraderie that they've got. They're just supporting a guy that's going to go.
Man.
You know, who has
All right, Jaquan Burton season.
stand on this roster, but there they are, right next to them, side by side.
Jaquan Burton season. Here we go.
Raheem Mostert. Boy, he's
Okay.
can't do it so many times in his career. Cut 6
Oh, man. I hope he's okay.
with him basically.
Man, I want Chris Brooks to make this team. Come on.
Including last year's phenomenal season.
You know, Goldie, you talked about him being.
And how are we going to get flagged for helmet on helmet with Elijah Campbell? Where's the flag on this? Same thing. He went down and changed the hip point.
And I just happened to be behind him in line when we got off the bus to go through the security stuff. And guy said, hey, Rakeem, I'm rooting for you. I don't care about the 49ers with you here. Everywhere, I followed him the whole way back. Every person that worked in that...
Shout out to Jack Driscoll on that big run for opening the hole for him, too. I just saw the replay. Man, I hope you're okay, Chris, because I am cheering for you.
Tough kid.
And, you know, Mostert and putting over there will greet him as he gets to the sideline. There's Raheem already looking for him. Check in on the young man.
Yeah, he's a tough kid coming out. I'd like to stay in there and play, but...
All right.
Down to Burton, who again is a wide receiver out of FAU, and he's going to have to play running back here.
All right. Jaquan Burton motions out to the left. Empty backfield.
Skyler Thompson took over for 2 after the first drive.
Skyler looking. Tries to go over the middle and is shut down. There's a flag on the play. He was targeting Hayden Rucci, and it's going to be a pass interference. So that's going to bring up a first down. So there you go.
Washington, the interference on Rucci. Yellow grab there.
Hayden Rucci out here drawing flags.
Number 49, undrafted free agent out of Wisconsin.
Number is 45, first down.
Okay, check that. It was Hampton on the pass interference for all of you scoring at home.
It makes you a lot of empty backfield with Burton in there.
It would be 100%. By the way, Rucci, if the name sounds familiar, his dad played for the Patriots. His dad was Todd Rucci, the offensive lineman. Chris Greer's dad.
All right. Toss. Jaquan Burton left side. Makes a man miss. Look at Jaquan Burton. Who is this guy? Love it.
Oh, he's a speedy guy. He don't pick up anybody right undrafted that's not fast. He's from Orlando, but again, played his college ball.
4 guys in that room.
That's true.
All right, here we go. Second and goal now. 11:40 left. Motion to the left side. Thompson screen right. Erica Zakama blown up. Like, it was just not there. No Igbenogany sighting. Oh, boy.
Traded Igbenogany last season to the Dallas Cowboys. Now trying to make this Washington team.
Tough stay here, you know. It's a lot of expectations on him, and never really got to that point in trying to resurrect his career here in Washington.
All right, here we go. Third and goal. Under 11 left. Empty backfield, 3x2. Burton motioned out of it. Skyler. Like, he's just... Amanda's so right about the jitterbug. Like, just... Skyler's slow processing is a killer.
Not much you could do there. I couldn't get anyone open. Trying to buy some time, but nothing to be.
He just panics. Look at, he panics. Climb the pocket, Skyler.
So Sanders on for a field goal attempt. This one from 33. Big play on that drive was the 58-yard run by Chris Brooks, who unfortunately then had to be held.
All right, and the field goal is good.
He's perfect down the middle. And the Dolphins backed up.
Skyler gets happy feet way too much. Way too much for my liking. You gotta trust your protection and climb, brother. Like, climb the pocket, man. He just automatically bails. It's just automatic bail. And then you could tell he had the chance to climb and he hesitated.
Wait, don't hit here. Oh, yeah? You want to bet?
If you win this hand, I'll help you. Right.
Stevie Wonder could process better than Skyler. Oh, boy. Oh, my God. So I think we probably see Mike White now. That's what I think. I think now you'll probably see him. Oh, Skyler. No, Skyler can't process quick enough. Oh my God, he can't process nearly quick enough. It's just bail. Like, that's his first go-to move. It's just let me bail. Right? I can't get down with that. He's got to be better than that, in my opinion. Got to be better than that. Skyler's favorite movie is Happy Feet. I mean, that's what he gets. Like, you saw the... I know you all just saw the same play. You saw the hesitation, right? You saw, oh, I got to bail. Oh, look at... I can climb. Oh, well, I already committed to the bailing. Like, he just doesn't process quick enough. Like, he just doesn't. You got to climb and see it and then bail if there's nothing there. Instead of running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Hog Wild says he's like every bad trait of Josh Allen with absolutely none of the good traits. Oh my God. See, I agree with this. Scott, this is a good comment. Skyler's been in this offense for 2 years. He plays like it's the first day on the field. He seems lost, doesn't know what to do, or doesn't know things, does things with bad timing. I agree with that. I would agree with that for sure. The game is way too fast to be as hesitant as he is.
Wherever you're watching our game tonight, Dolphins went 9 plays, 69 yards. Sanders connected on the field goal. About 85% flow of that drive was the Chris Brooks run, but unfortunately on the next play he had to leave the game with an injury. Bailey, the punter, will kick off. Allen will get a chance from his own 2-yard line.
All right. Punt. And he is down. So that was actually a good coverage. Mark Perry in the special teams coverage there. That was good. Bailey put it 64 yards. So it was returned. He kicked it to the 1. It was returned for 22 to the Washington 23-yard line, and that's where this drive will start.
The veteran Dolphins signed from the Giants linebacker. He's played 23 games in the NFL. We're number 47.
Jason Beatrice, guy we've talked about this big impact on this football team already.
All right. Screen. And that is shut down, maybe a yard. Mo Kamara in on the play. Let's go. Wow, we're into the third quarter for Momo. Give me Mo. Give me some Mo.
Got Peely in the middle of that Dolphins D-line along with Isaiah Mack. I recovered a fumble last week. Was with Anthony Weaver in Baltimore. And Weaver said, hey, he's a guy, he thinks the game. He is football savant. He knows what he's doing.
All right, Jeff Driscoll takes off again.
Ducks down just short of the 30-yard line. Channing Tindall made the stop for the Dolphins.
Also a little run support over there. The two inside guys got pushed to the left and opened up the hole. And someone's got to come in there and fill that hole, or else they got to be a little more stout right in the middle. He can't slide down the line of scrimmage.
Mike White warming up on the Dolphins sideline, so you think he's in the quarterback for the rest of the game coming up when the Dolphins do get it back.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 5, 8:35 left. Driscoll over the middle. He's open. And McCaffrey. Everyone knows how much I wanted McCaffrey. Everyone knows how much I wanted Luke McCaffrey. Man. All right, left side, not very much.
NFL team, he's one of those guys that's bounced around. Marcus Mariota is the other quarterback for Washington, but he's out with injury.
We all know which team it's going to be, right?
100%. And, I know it's only preseason, Bo, but that first drive he had last week against the Jets, 2 drives he had tonight, Jake Daniels was second.
Very impressive.
Caleb Williams.
All right. Here we go. Mo Kamara coming off the field. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, David Nia, another one of those new linebackers.
2 receivers to the right. Driscoll in the gun. And he hits Sinnott. Oh, wow. Ben Sinnott. There you go. Another tight end I was pretty high on. One of my man crushes there. So that's going to be 10 yards, and that's going to bring up a 1st and 10. Run there from Chris Rodriguez up the middle. That's 3 yards. So that is going to bring up 2nd and 7 from the 45-yard line. All right, here we go. Driscoll in the gun. 1 by 2 set. Because 11 personnel. Driscoll's going deep. He's got Tinsley. Oh, the coverage is good. It's there. Storm Duck in coverage. Let's go. Good play by Storm Duck. Good play by Storm Duck there.
Standpoint, from a coaching standpoint, and you see that with Mike a lot. A lot of these coaches around, he's worked with, he's been around the league a long time.
All right, Driscoll back. Here comes the pressure. He's down. Oh, baby. Brandon Peely with the play. Let's go. Peely's making this 53. I'm telling you right now. All right, punt. 6:05 left, 4th and 15. And brought back from just inside the 15. Washington with a good return all the way to the 29, but there's a flag on the play. And it looks like a hold that's going to be coming back.
Crossroads in his life. Dan Quinn is one of the guys. Mike McDaniel says he would not be where he is today without the support of Dan Quinn.
Personal foul, face mask, number 37 in the kicking.
Oh no, it's a face mask. So it's not coming back. Wow. So 15-yard penalty. And this drive is gonna start at the Miami 43. Here is what we're looking at right now. Over 625 of you in the room on YouTube. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new. We are 30. Well, let's check how far we are away right now from passing. We are... Where are we at right here? We are 12 subs away from 16K. Let's get there. 12 subs away from 16K. Let's get there. Jeff Driscoll, 11 of 15, 82 yards. He also has 45 yards rushing. Skyler Thompson, 8 of 15, 61 yards. Chris Brooks, 5 carries for 63 yards. HN, 2 receptions for 34 yards. River Craycraft, 2 receptions for 29 yards and a touchdown. After he made that touchdown reception, he did go to the locker room. Look at Luke McCaffrey, 2 receptions for 30 yards. This kid's going to be good. Trust me. Trust me on that. Marcus May, 7 tackles. Cam Smith has 4 and a pass breakup. Curtis Bolton has 3 tackles today. Muhammad Kamara, 2 tackles and a sack. And a big sack. Are they not crediting him for a sack now? Brandon Peely has a sack. Chop Robinson, he had 2 tackles including that huge run play he blew up right in the backfield immediately as soon as the running back got it. So huge stuff. Huge stuff. Like I said before too, ladies and gentlemen, this episode, this live reaction, it is sponsored by BetUS. If you want to go bet on Chop Robinson to win Defensive Rookie of the Year, it's plus 1,200 right now. And your first 3 deposits up to $2K will be matched by 125% from BetUS, and you'll get paid out within 24 hours. Go use BetUS. Go make some money. But I ask, please do me the favor, gamble responsibly, all right?
Name the other 3 teams. Here we go. Of course, we'll start with the Kansas City Chiefs. Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes. How about up in Buffalo? They've done it 4 straight years, make it 5 officially.
Shout out to the homie Tony. I'll get to it in a second. Mike White moves around, finds his man. It's Jaquan Burton. He has a nice reception. That's like 8 yards.
I was thinking Cincinnati in that one.
Tomlin always has winning seasons.
Shout out to Tony. He says at least Reason doesn't buy 20K subs like Barry. More than that, my friend. And I think he's still buying them right now a little bit. Because there's guys I watch with way bigger sub counts, and it just, the live views don't add up. And I'll tell you what I mean in a second. Burton on the end around. There's a flag on the play. That's a first down. So what I mean by that is, like, there's a streamer, Troy Dan. If you watch him, you know, he's a gamer. He'll have like 6,000 to 8,000 people watching him. Video will end. You'll come back the next day, 68 to 130,000 views. We got people out here with 2,000 people apparently watching them, but then they get 200 or 400,000 views when it's all said and done. Numbers ain't adding up. Just saying. And I warned all y'all exactly what the deal was on that. Man ran for the hills after me and Dougley sent him running. Holding on the play. And that will bring up second down once more. Oh, Braylon Sanders. There you go. Called for a hold. Robert says, good work here, my Finn brother. Best to all here. Appreciate you, Robert. Thank you for sending everyone some love in the chat and showing some love to the channel. I appreciate that, sir. So instead of 2nd and 1, we have 2nd and 10. Oh, sorry. I apologize. 2nd and 13. All right, Mike White. Hayden Rucci. No, it was 2nd and 10. Yeah. Instead of 2nd and 1, we got 2nd and 10. And that is Hayden Rucci for 9 yards. So that will bring up 3rd and 1. Screen's screwing me up over here.
Rucci out of Wisconsin. Obviously that tight end room, very crowded for the Dolphins as well. You got Smythe, Jonnu Smith, Julian Hill. Jody Fortson was a little bit nicked up, so he didn't play tonight. Free agent from the Chiefs. Here's Sanders.
All right, Sanders. Look at this guy creating a little bit. Flag on the play, though, obviously.
But it looks like it'll be on the Dolphins.
Good read by Mike White. Nice throw.
Braylon Sanders gained 17 yards. Willie Snead called for holding.
They get Willie Snead on the penalty there.
Unbelievable.
Couple games for Willie Snead.
Unbelievable, Willie Snead. Nice play by Braylon Sanders. He made a defender miss.
You can do that if you get your hands inside, but you get on the outside, you're going to call it every time.
So a couple of holding penalties on the outside by
all right.
receivers.
3rd quarter, 4 minutes left. 3rd and 2. Mike White in the gun. Mike White, he's going deep. He's got his man. He's got it. Eric Izakama with the big reception. Let's go. 35 yards down to the Washington 14. Let's go.
Good throw, great route, good catch by Izakama. That'll be a confidence builder for both those guys. Good route, nice little route there.
Love to see the push Easy is making tonight for the 53.
And that play clock was winding down, so the Dolphins take a timeout.
First yard timeout, Miami.
Big play by Easy E. Let's go. Shout out to Mitch Godwin. He just joined the Pro Bowl level. Appreciate you, sir. Go check out the community tab. You'll see a bunch of posts strictly available to channel members. He's playing like it, Kerry. I can't hate.
Back with you, one more preseason game next Friday night in Tampa. That's a 7:30 kickoff, so the pregame show at 7 o'clock. So wrap up the preseason, and then those tough few days for everybody, especially for players. But
Love to see it.
you know, I also imagine, Bo, it's tough on the coaches. You know, you've been working these guys and with them, and everybody's given such great effort, and sometimes you got to let people go, and that can be the end of a dream.
You come out here and the preseason starts, and maybe you come to practice and you see a couple practices if you're a Dolphin fan, and maybe you come out and watch a preseason game. These guys have been here for OTAs. They've been here for a long time, and they've developed great relationships with other players, with the coaches. And these guys, look, they don't get here if they haven't really worked hard. You know, they're not guys that are sloughing off. They don't make it this far, and so there's an emotional tie to these guys, and it's just tough for the coaches to let go of some of these guys, especially the guys that really have worked hard and done everything they've asked them to do, and you just say, hey, you're just not big enough, you're just not fast enough, or but and I think every coach hopes that somewhere down the road those guys get another chance, but for some of them, next week is going to be the last time they put on a helmet and shoulder pads. There'll be a number of those guys, certainly around the league, and on every one of these football teams, including the Dolphins. And,
Huge. I love it.
All of a sudden, they're going to wake up on a Monday morning and say, "I'm not going to put on a football uniform again." And that's a hard pill to swallow.
Now, you would think there'll be, a number of Dolphins at some of these positions that are deep that will get picked up by other teams.
Absolutely. Look, we talked about depth.
All right. Mike White, bootlegs to his left, overthrows Eric Izakama underneath. He was wide open.
Linebackers. There's a lot of really good players that are going to be gone on this football team. But there's a lot of other good football players on other teams, so it's flooding the market. It was different when they had multiple cut down dates. You got more time. Now it's all of a sudden you got 1 or 2 days, and you got a flood of guys out there to pick and choose maybe 1 or 2 guys.
All right, here we go.
It's on the scrap heap and bring them back, so it's difficult.
Empty backfield, 3x2. Mike White in the gun.
Dolphins spread it out here for Mike White on second down.
And, the ball is loose. I thought it was a forward motion. They're going to call it a fumble, though, I think. I thought that was a forward motion. And an offensive lineman is down for the Miami Dolphins. That's Sean Harlow.
Offensive lineman Sean Harlow injured on the play.
Not a lot Mike White could do about that. It was kind of just
And Harlow is holding his left knee. He looks hurt.
Andre Jones with the recovery. Davis, you see there, got the hit to jar that ball loose as they tend to the offensive line and the veteran Harlow.
Brutal.
They continue to work on Harlow on the field. Dolphins have a 13-6 lead in the third.
Man. I hope I hope he's okay. He's been playing decent. He's been decent for sure. Hope he's okay, man, for real. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal. Sean Harlow down. He was holding his left knee. Hoping he's okay. So here are let's get into some of the stats for all of you guys. Here is your box score right now as it sits. Mike White doesn't want to lose his job, and then he just fumbled, eh? We might have cursed him. Here is the box score right now as it stands. We gotta be, oh man, gotta be better. Gotta be better than this. Is what it is, man. Another injury on the offensive line, losing potentially another depth piece. Brutal. Sean Harlow down, holding his left knee. Mike White 4 for 5. Skyler Thompson finishes 8 of 15. Oh my God. Chris Brooks had 5 carries for 63 yards. Achan leading receiver, but Eric Izakama's catching up. He would have passed him if he didn't have the loss. Now Harlow is coming off the field without help, so that's positive. 245 yards to 243. So the fumble does stand. And bobbled snap. Gotta love it.
Let's get to our move of the game. It's brought to you by the Totally Group, now selling Marina Landing. So let's go back. How about this? Back to 1988. That's it. That's Tom Brady in Michigan up against Notre Dame. And you know what number 98 is? Dolphins defensive coordinator Anthony Weaver. He was a huge Notre Dame fan growing up. He was a freshman in that game.
18-year-old freshman.
And in the first half, as they get to McSorley, down he goes. In the first half, Anthony Weaver said, I was afraid to go offside, so I was lined up like a yard behind the line of scrimmage. He did get a fumble recovery in the second half as Notre Dame knocked off the defending national champs. Said the fans stormed the field. He goes, oh, this is what it's going to be like every week? Yeah. Next week, Michigan State, they got blown out. Yeah.
But he said he grew up a huge Notre Dame fan. He's a devout Catholic.
All right. Back to throw, going deep. Terrible attempt. Oh my God. Trace McSorley missed by a quarter mile. He's trying to throw the deep out route to the right sideline. It was either an out or a comeback. I didn't see it because they didn't have the all 22. But he missed his man by a good portion.
You can tell he's one of those guys that he coaches them hard, but he loves them. But he loves them hard, and I think everybody we've spoken to about him have spoken.
All right, punt now with 150 left in the third, 4th and 14.
And what he gives you to work with within his system.
Washington, another punt return, a big one last time, gets a few there. And yeah, as we spoke to Weaver, his whole thing is by the end of the season, we want this thing to grow where I can close my eyes. I don't have to look at guys, and everybody knows what I'm thinking. Where you're supposed to be. Was defensive coordinator briefly in Houston in the last number of years. Has been with Baltimore. And there's no Mike McDaniel. They've worked together, so he gets the Dolphins defensive coordinator job. And the players seem real playing.
Players love it because they know he's going to give them the opportunity to make plays. Now this may be a bend but don't break defense where.
All right, here we go. Mike White back out there. 2 by 1. Fakes the handoff over the middle. Snead made a catch.
And White, a good delivery to Snead, who made the catch. He does pop back up.
When you have that, you have a team, force a team to drive down the field, and you're a smart football team. Once they make that mistake, you pounce on it, and that's what, you talk about stats and defense, and I think that Anthony Weaver would tell you that the most important stat is points against. Because as long as you keep the points against down, doesn't matter what the other numbers are. And I think this team's going to be very good. Going to be very good at the run because that's kind of
Mike White to me looks a lot more comfortable tonight than he did last week.
So 13 years as a coach in the National Football League. 20 years, 7 as a player.
Reeves shaken up. He goes to the sideline. Snead came to the Dolphins sideline.
Yeah, he took a big hit.
And by the way, I haven't seen River Craycraft over on that Dolphins sideline. He caught that touchdown pass from Tua early on.
I saw one of the docs coming out of the locker room walking back, and they have been in there with River. But
there's Harlow walking on that Dolphins sideline. Offensive lineman who is shaken up.
All right, single back. Motion. Mike White fakes the dump, then overthrows Kyrick McGowan by like a quarter mile. Just put way too much touch on that, and it was way too high.
not much he could do with that. As soon as he turned around, whipped his head around, someone's right in his face. Just had to get rid of the ball.
Yeah, this is tough for White because there are some plays, with the sack, with the fumble, that he really hasn't had any opportunity.
Well,
All right, 1:04 left in the third, 2nd and 10 from the Dolphins' 44-yard line. He's looking. He's got his man almost picked off. He was targeting Braylon Sanders and Petrie. I believe that was Petrie? Who was that? I don't know who it was who got a hand on it. The defender got a hand on it and almost broke that up.
He really hasn't had a chance to play with the quality of players that Skyler has.
I'll tell you right now who that was. I got a hand on it.
I'm assuming, which I may not be right.
It was James Pierre, sorry. James Pierre got a hand on it and almost picked that off. All right. 2x2 receiver set. Empty backfield. Mike White, 3rd and 10. Over the middle. Wide open. Eric Zakama again. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Easy.
Had some time to throw that one. He's able to plant his foot to throw it. Did a good job there.
I'll tell you, Eric Ezekama needed a game.
Feed Easy.
He's made some plays here. They pick up 24 yards there. Ezekama now, 3 catches on the night and 56 yards.
All right. Pistol. Fakes the handoff. Man bearing down. Hits the underneath.
Takes a hard hit.
And that's Rucci.
When they keep running that little naked boot, he doesn't get a chance to bootleg very much before someone's in his face. Makes it really tough.
Gain of 5 on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter.
All right. 4th quarter ends.
So Mike White will try to finish up this drive for the Dolphins and their offense. They're up by 7. Heading into the 4th.
All right. Here we go. Up by 7 heading into that 4th quarter. Miami Dolphins doing the damn thing. Not pretty by any stretch of the imagination tonight, but they're doing it. Patrick Paul, he's not looking as solid as he did in preseason week 1. I mean, that fumble you could probably put on him when you go back and look at the replay, right? So let's get into it. Here is what we are dealing with from the box score tonight. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. 12 away from 16K. Jeff Driscoll is 11 of 15, 82 yards. Jaden Daniels was 10 of 12 for 78. Mike White, 7 of 10 for 102. Skyler Thompson, 8 of 15 for 61. Tua was 5 for 5 on his lone drive for 51 yards and a beautiful touchdown throw to River Craycraft. Chris Brooks is the leading rusher of the game, 5 carries, 63 yards. Jeff Driscoll had that huge 41-yard scamper And so he's leading Washington with 45 rushing yards on 4 carries. But before that, Brian Robinson, I thought, was doing pretty good, cutting and jiving through the middle of our defense. Eric Ezekiel is now the leading receiver in this game. 3 receptions, 56 yards, including that big 35-yard gain he had earlier. Defensively, Marcus May leading tackle getter. 5 of those are solo. Cam Smith, he was solid, had that one whiff tackle, but then had a couple of great tackles, and he had that great pass breakup. Cam Smith looked good tonight. Mo Kamara has had 2 tackles, including that sack, which isn't being credited as a sack. Maybe they're crediting it as a Jeff Driscoll rush. I don't know, but it looked like a sack to me. Chop Robinson, 2 tackles, including that huge, and a couple pressures, including that huge run stop where he was in the backfield as soon as the ball was handed off. It was crazy. Both teams have 12 first downs. Dolphins have ran 47 plays to the Commanders' 46. Right now, the Dolphins are leading in yards, 284 to 243, 196 passing. Both teams have 5 penalties. Remember that rushing, it was at like 92 to like 12 at one point. Time of possession, both teams have had the ball for just a little over 22 minutes. And of course, the Dolphins, due to that fumble, have the only turnover as we get ready to start the fourth quarter here.
CBS Miami team, glad you're with us for the second preseason game. And Mike White working this drive. Dolphins inside the Washington 30.
All right, here we go. Mike White fakes the handoff. He's going to get hit again. Hit again. And he goes down. I got to see the replay. Sack off the left side. All right, empty backfield now, 3rd and 9, 14:20 remaining. 3-by-2. Mike White in the gun. He's got, he tried to hit Jaquan Burton on the slant, and play was broken up. Yeah, Jaquan Burton missed the block on the left side on the sack before that. All right, Jason Sanders out here to attempt another field goal to make this a 10-point lead. 49-yard attempt. And here we go. And Sanders missed. Yeah, it was bad off the foot. You could tell he was missing off the foot, the way he came off the foot. So that is a 49-yard miss for Jason Sanders. Not ideal by any stretch of the imagination. Not ideal at all. Especially last week after hitting those 58-yarders, right? So we are in the fourth quarter right now, about 14:09 left. Let me know in the chat who's been your top performer so far. Who's been your top performer so far? You know, I thought Neville Gallimore's had quietly a good game too. He had that sack, right? Yeah, I think offensively, my top performer, I am going to give it to Eric Ezekiel or Chris Brooks. Defensively, I mean, Cam Smith bounced back. If Cam Smith didn't have that whiff on the tackle, he'd be my top performer today. I got to give it to Mo and Chop. I like what I saw with the rookies tonight, Mo and Chop. I'm going to give it to them. Robbie Ralph, it's on like, you know, I mean, it's on in Orlando. It's on all over the place. If you do not have, I mean, I'm watching on DAZN. It's on NFL Plus, Game Pass. I mean, you can watch on Stream East as well. Yeah. I'd say, yeah, man, there's been I like what I've seen tonight. Yeah, Cam did look the part. I agree with you, Scotty Joe. Cosa Nostra was a good one. He says Johnu. That's a good one. Johnu looked good. Yep. Yep. That was a good one. Yeah, it's a good call. All right, screen to the right. And absolutely shut down. Absolutely goes nowhere. Big stop by Jordan Colbert.
Before, but that's what you got. What was that moment like? It was amazing, man. I love the fans. They've been showing me so much love ever since my rookie year, and it's just amazing to see that support. You know, I've been seeing people like.
No, I'm watching the Phillips interview on WFTV. I'm getting your feed, I guess, Rhino.
It's really amazing.
He's talking about how much he loves the fans and how much they're supporting him. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's cool to.
I agree. No doubt. No doubt says the field is so much better this week. I would agree with you. All right. Isaiah Mack says, "Don't forget about me." Woo! Let's go.
Just getting back on the field felt amazing. Obviously, really more importantly, just being back with my brothers on this defense. Like, we have such a good group. Really, a lot of talented guys, a lot of new guys. And so for me, it's been important to really build that bond with them. And it's kind of hard when you're not on the field to truly build that bond. Once you get on that field.
All right, here comes the punt.
That's when you really start to build that closeness.
I got to ask you about Chop Robinson. Obviously, we got to see him in action today. You said you've been trying to bring out his personality a little bit, tell him to celebrate. First of all,
right, here's a return. Malik. Ooh. Oh, Malik almost broke it.
Because it's a TFL. He's going to do the chop when he gets his first sack, for sure. So we just got to wait on that. But, Chop he's been doing amazing. He's been doing all the right things. I thought he played really well out there. He's flying around, playing instinctively. So it's only a matter of time before he really, gels in this defense and really gets used to being in this league. Obviously, it's a lot different than college. So, but he's doing a great job.
They're talking about right now about Phillips is saying that Chop's going to do his celebration when he gets his first sack. All right, here we go. Mike White show again, baby. Mike White show tonight, baby. Let's go. I'm here for it. I am here for it, man. Chop, chop, baby. I'm really impressed by Easy tonight. Really impressed. Love what I'm seeing. Love what I'm seeing tonight, man. Love it. I got to say this, man, for everyone, all the Skyler truthers who were saying he was the number 2 guy tonight ain't really going your way. Tonight ain't really going your way. I don't know what else to say. Man, we got 373 likes. Let's smash that like button. Let's get to 500 like Tony Rizzi is saying in the chat. I mean, there's over 610 of you in the room. We got 990 subscribers. We are 10 subs away from 16K as well. So make sure you subscribe if you're new here too. Tony Rizzi hating on Skyler's name right now. He says, I always thought Skyler was a girl's name. Well, I mean, it wasn't Breaking Bad. It wasn't Breaking Bad. I hated that Skyler in Breaking Bad too. Yes, I do think Easy E makes the team as long as he stays healthy. They've invested in him. They've invested in him. If he stays healthy, he makes the team. Pistol right now, Mike White, and he's got traits and size. He's got especially the size that a lot of guys don't have on our team. Toss left side, Jaquan Burton tries to cut back, gets shut down. So Chris Brooks must be really down here and down and out. Let me see if I can find a update for you y'all on Chris Brooks. Not very. Okay, so he went to the locker room. So Chris Brooks is pretty much done for tonight. He went to the locker room. I don't think we're going to see him again. So he might have a concussion. Hopefully not. Hopefully not, honestly. I want him to make this team, man. I really want him to make this team. Just saying. I need this man to make this team, baby. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the youth and the traits of Chris Brooks. I think Jeff Wilson, the time has passed. Try and trade him. You know? That's what I would do. I'd try and see if you can get a 6th or 7th for Jeff Wilson Jr. Just my opinion. So we got about 12:34 left in the fourth. Here are the team stats. 12 first downs for each team. Dolphins 4 for 11 on third down. A little bit better for the Washington Commanders. They're 5 for 13. But we're 2 for 2 on fourth down. Those are both on Tua's first drive. 280 passing yards for the Dolphins to 239 for Washington. Total yards. I apologize. 193 passing yards for the Dolphins to 146 for the Commanders. 87 rush yards for the Dolphins to 93 for the Commanders. Both teams have 5 penalties. Dolphins 1 for 3 in the red zone. Commanders 0 for 1. Both teams have had the ball for a little over 2.5 minutes.
He was perfect. He hit Rivers great crap for a touchdown. And every time we've seen him over on that sideline, he's joking around with his guys. He's going over and talking to the other quarterbacks. He just looks so comfortable as the leader of this team.
Man, Tua's going to have a big year, people. Tua's going to have a big year. I'm telling you, it's coming. Get ready for it.
He's gone through a lot. I mean, this guy's been a polarizing guy, not only in South Florida, but around the
All right.
football league.
White in the gun, steps back, steps up. He's going to be sacked.
He's fought his way through it.
Offensive line just didn't hold very well on the protection there.
To be better each and every year. And Mike trusts him. And, they kind of so when Tua first came here, he's telling us a story about, Mike would put in a play or put in something, and Tua would go, okay, yeah, I'll do that. And he goes, well, wait a minute, what you'll do it? And Mike's challenged him to answer back. I don't like that. Maybe I can't do that.
All right, here we go. Mike White in the gun. 2 receivers to each side, stacked to the left and stacked to the right. They run a screen to the left. Good blocking. Patrick Paul not very good out in space blocking there. He kind of gave the guy a little soft push instead of putting him on his ass.
They all get together. They can all put their opinions in. They all respect everyone's opinion. and they come out with the product, the best product that they
So Eric Izakama
all of their brains together to get it going.
on 3rd and 16 picked up 7. But this will bring up a 4th and 9 and a punt.
And Don Strock and some of those
11-10 and ticking away in the 4th. 4th and 9.
level that he's got, certainly the ability is there.
Jake Bailey.
The ability that he's got to throw the football and make plays. But I
This
think
guy's
on the
awful.
level, the
45
three
yards.
of those guys that they're all
Bro, these
and I think just the comfort from Tua, from knowing that the
and Cam Smith looks hurt. He's holding his hammy, it seems.
what he is and what his play's going to be.
This is tough to see on the special teams play. Cam Smith holding that right leg. He is in pain. He's had himself a good night here tonight. He made some plays defensively. He was nicked up during camp last week, and now he limps over to that Dolphins sideline. Second round pick a year ago, the cornerback.
Yeah, it's tough to see because this is a big training camp for him, certainly after last year and what went on there, and then now here it's tough to see.
McSorley in a quarterback.
All right, McSorley hands off to the right. Cam Smith sitting on the bench.
He gets hit solidly and taken down. Isaiah Johnson, big cornerback, getting up for the tackle. One of those young corners who has shown well during training camp. Dolphins are high on him, but of course, as we've discussed, a lot of depth in that Dolphins secondary. All healthy, you know, the top three, Ramsey, Fuller, and Kohu.
I think Ian was in that a little bit too, got a little pop on him.
McSorley deep side.
All right, McSorley coverage. Woo! Let's go. Storm Duck with another good play.
North Carolina and Louisville got a penalty flag on the play.
Battling pretty good down there. A lot of hand-to-hand combat running down the field with that one.
Brutal.
Illegal contact, number 32 defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Ugh.
Well, they get the other rookie, Patrick McMorris, the safety.
Patrick McMorris gets a flag. Not good. Illegal contact. Come on, Pat. Come on, Pat.
McMorris had a big game last week. Trying to make the most of opportunities. Of course, you had.
Come on, Pat. I need some plays, bud. All right. Oof. Pilly had a chance to make a nice run stop. And Isaiah Johnson makes the play. Good tackle. God dang. He's good.
That's tough to see because he got shaken up last
Vandenberg down now.
He missed the season with an
Oh, no.
last week. He had one
Come on. End the game.
Very early last week, yeah.
long shot player out of Illinois State.
Ah.
Big pass rusher there.
Vandenberg down, holding his right
The first couple of weeks, he spent a lot of
either hamstring or knee area.
tough kid. It looks like he's going to try to tough it out.
He's walking it off. He's walking it off a little bit.
He's one of those guys that wants so badly to make the team. You know, he's going to.
I'm hoping these are cramps popping up for these guys.
You're dinged up and you're trying to play and you can't play to what your capabilities actually are. And,
Come on, man. Let's get out of this game healthy.
with the opportunity.
Come on. Please.
And he's an inside linebacker. You know, he played outside.
I'm not sitting here asking for too much.
You know, mostly
All right, here we go.
So Vandenberg over to the sideline. Second down.
2-by-1 receiver set.
The former Penn State quarterback.
And that's handed off. Fumble! It's out! It's out! Patrick McMorris with the recovery. Let's go!
With the recovery.
Big Pat with the recovery, baby. Let's go.
Undrafted free agent out of Rhode Island.
Reached in there and just tried it
Big
out.
Pat.
Those running backs, young running backs get in this league. You got to know that people are going to be Every opportunity, punching at it, grabbing it.
Let's go, big Patty Mac, baby.
One of those players that, we talked to Anthony Weaver. He mentioned, Duck and Johnson and Maitrey, the corners. And
Big Pat, baby.
Shot Robinson there, got his first NFL action. Had the one play. What'd you think?
Let's go.
So he did all right. I think he's got to kind of start learning the angles of where the blocker's coming out. If they're coming out flat, they're trying to push you out. If they're coming at you in different angles, they're trying to either get outside of you. But I think for the most
And incomplete targeting. Eric is a comma.
experience for him. I'm not sure how much he played against the run at Penn State, and he's going to have to be able to play against the run. He's going to have to be able to hold up, and I don't think there's anything physical that's going to keep him from doing it. But you just have to see it over and over and over again, especially when this is your first time out. He made the big play, was able to make the big play, and certainly that boosts his.
All right, here we go.
And they'll
2x3 receiver set. Empty backfield. Skyler Thompson. He's going deep. And he overthrows by a quarter. Sorry, I thought it was Skyler Thompson because the overthrow is Mike White.
They have to spend a lot of time, special teams here. In the latter part of this year, when Chubb comes back and when Phillips is healthy to go, but that'll be a learning process for them. But I don't see any detriment to both of those guys in what they've done. And again, it's a completely different game than the college football game. In the college football, you can beat double teams, sometimes. And here, not so. So you got to figure out how to contend with them, how to squeeze.
All right, Mike White back on 3rd and 10. He's going for it again. Braylon Sanders trying to draw a flag. I don't think so, kid.
Pass rush, but I think the running game, I think Mo's a little ahead. Mo Kamara's a little ahead of Chop when it comes to running.
Incomplete.
He'll take that.
Oh, no, instead we get a holding call.
the Dolphins on third.
Braylon's limping a little bit, too.
Sanders, who's a little slow getting up.
So that'll bring up 4th down. They decline that.
And Sanders limping off. There's the holding penalty right there. Hines.
Eh.
Let's go 3 and out.
No, Rhino, I don't know about push. That was just normal, hand fighting. You got to be tougher than that,
People talk about roster and
That's hand fighting, man. I won't sit here. I just watched the replay.
Chris Brooks left the game. He had that.
You got to be able to fight through that. All right, punt.
He went to the locker room. Bailey, good kick that puts McCaffrey back at the 5.
That's a good kick down to the 5.
Let's get to the sideline, Mike.
Yeah, down to the 5 because he only had to kick 47 yards.
Daniel, through a little adversity at the Dolphins this week.
I swear.
3 straight days of practice. This week they obviously added that 4th consecutive day, culminating in that
Ugly.
Commanders joint practice. Well, Mike said after day 2, he thought it was
Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. Appreciate all y'all for coming through.
The opposite happened. Players actually ramped up. Talking to Tua and Tyreek yesterday, they said head coach Mike McDaniel gives these guys the plan. They go out and execute this.
We are 9 new subs away from hitting 16K.
Plays off, but no, not this year. These guys are playing through that.
All right, here we go.
Practice, you can tell it's a different mentality.
From our own 5. And from their own 5, the Washington Commanders. And that is a completion from McSorley to Davis, and that is going to be 12 yards.
Mike asked him about, hey, you in practice.
So that'll bring up 1st and 10. A free reset.
Just talking to him, or he goes, no, everything I do.
Shout out to John Patterson. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. I appreciate that.
And so you go back to these 4 practices.
M-Cord says, these dudes are cramping up. It sure looks like that. I'm hoping it's cramps. Cam Smith has been good tonight. 2x1. Handoff. Left side. Cuts inside. There's a flag on the play. Only a short gain. That was a short gain. Maybe 2 yards. And that's going to be a holding on the Commanders' offense. 8:46 left in the 4th quarter right now.
He came out, he said, hey, they made it flying colors. He was very happy with what happened.
10-yard penalty. Replay. First down.
Very happy with the way they reacted, and he wants to see more of that. So told you earlier, I think this football team works the way it's.
No, you know, the only okay, here's the thing. You're not bringing Tannehill back unless Tua goes down. While Tua's healthy, there's no use in having Tannehill in the building. You don't need him. You can continue to develop Skyler as your emergency quarterback and go cheap with Mike White. You only need Tannehill if someone gets hurt. Throw left side. Now I'll say this. I don't see Tannehill being super successful in this offense. I don't. He's not a quick processor. You're not talking about a guy with elite accuracy to the short to the intermediate level. I've said this before. I would target the loser of the Case Keenum Davis Mills battle because they're both running an offshoot of this offense right now, and I like those guys. Oh, big throw. Oof. Wow. Isaiah Johnson trying to make a play outstretched, and a good layered football thrown by McSorley there over him. That was a good throw. Yank off. They actually have a receiver named Yankoff. But anyways, that was Rosemy Jack Saint. He got 27 yards. Now followed up by a run by Jones for 1 yard to the right side. Jason Maitre with the stop. Maitre's got a couple stops on this already. All right, 2nd and 9. 2-by-1 set. Oh, pressure's coming. Whoa. Woo. Woo. The pressure got there. Gallimore shooting up the middle. Gets a ton of pressure. And so did David Aniai. He got a ton of pressure too. Ooh. Gallimore and Aniai right up that middle and off that right side. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right. Here we go. McSorley back. McSorley. Ooh, incomplete. Patrick McMorris with the pass breakup. Let's go. Breaking up the pass to Yankoff.
Then Anthony Weaver talked about McMorris, the safety. Makes a play there. Battling to the end.
Once again, Malik Washington will get another opportunity on a return.
Let's go. All right, here's the punt. Malik takes it at about the 21, makes one man miss, but then there's two others waiting there, and he's only going to gain like a yard. Not very much. Flag coming in. Late hit is going to come on the flag here, so it's going to be a personal foul. It's going to be 15 yards.
It's an opportunity to make the football team. All these guys out here, their chance to make the football team are on special teams.
Yo, can I say this? McMorris is making this team. I don't know why there's doubt about this.
You can get by, with a play if you're going to be a special teams guy.
Unnecessary roughness. There you go.
So Mike White and the offense take over after the penalty, the late hit on Washington.
So Pittman got that, right? They called Pittman, I think, with it. Yeah, right there. Yeah, Pittman with the late hit.
By the way, a Cam Smith update. He's got that right leg wrapped up.
Cam Smith, there you go. Right leg is wrapped up right now.
Lift off the field for the Dolphins.
God damn.
Earlier, doesn't want to come off the field. Wants to be out there as much as he can. Every opportunity he can get. Tough guy.
They said no to him that time. They've got Hartley in there out of the University of Miami.
All right, here we go. Out of the gun, Mike White pumps. Rolls out to the left off the play action. He's going deep. He has got Harley, and Harley can't make the catch. It wasn't out in front of him. He had to turn and adjust. There was good coverage on the play, and that got broken up. So Harley looked like he stopped up and then he's go. Looked like he stopped up on a deep curl and then he go. He's got to make that catch though. Hit him. He got the hands on it. Yeah, he had to turn his body, but he got his hands on it. And you got to make that catch, bud. Harley got to make that catch.
When you talk about all those great Hurricane wide receivers, nobody had more receptions than he did.
That's surprising. All the guys that have come through there.
Time Cleveland Browns, Dolphins picked him up here in training camp. He knows this field well.
Tyreek Hill running down there to give him some. Give him a little something. Give him, come on. You can do it.
General, the Dolphins, Mike McDaniel, the players, they like to play at least a little bit before the regular season, but there's some guys that really don't.
Appreciate y'all for coming through. Smash that like button. 6:55 left in the fourth. Dolphins up by 7. Multiple missed field goals for both teams. Sanders had a missed field goal. Not good. He's 2 for 3. And Riley Patterson missed 2 for them. Really, this should be like 16-12. Barn burner. Dolphins, early on at least, their front 7 wasn't as stout as it was last year. Skyler Thompson, iffy. Tua Tagovailoa was lights out. Beautiful touchdown pass. Mike White's looked more comfortable than last week. Easy E's making plays. He's on motion. End around. Ooh, he tries to stiff arm. Got to keep running straight, bro. He only got 1 yard, and he could have got a lot more. Cam Smith, solid tonight. Whiffed on a tackle, but then after that, he was lights out with tackling and a big pass breakup. Then he went to the sideline off special teams. Looked like he pulled up with a hamstring, either tightening, cramp, or strain, something to that effect. Devon Achane looked explosive tonight, running the football and as a pass catcher. Chop Robinson had a stop in the backfield, like as soon as the ball was handed off. Absolutely disgusting. Mo Kamara had a sack. Mike White overthrows his intended receiver, being Harley. The coverage was really, really good, and that'll bring up 4th down. Patrick McMorris took a penalty, then followed that up with a fumble recovery. Brandon Peely, Neville Gallimore, Isaiah Mack with some sacks between them in the interior since they've been coming in and doing their damn thing. Channing Tindall had a tackle for a loss today. Oh, boy. Punt from Bailey. An actual good one. But it's going to go take not a friendly bounce. And it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. Six minutes left. Yeah, Cam looked good tonight. Cam looked good tonight for sure.
Mike talked him down there. And, this is one of these guys that he's a football player. He had the injury last year. Everyone knows about the Achilles. Back in college, UCLA, concussion situations. Looked like he may not play football again. Fought himself back from that. Fought himself back from this Achilles injury.
All right, here we go.
He's not just a football.
McSorley in the gun, hands it off. Run up the gut. And that is going to be a decent gain. 4 yards. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 6 from the Washington 24. What's on the menu tonight, Rhino, for the late night snack? What are you thinking, kid? I'm thinking some Pizza Hut. What are you thinking? McSorley fakes the handoff. He's going deep. He's got his man. Storm duck with the pass, with the good coverage, but he got away with pretty handsy.
Everyone thought he wouldn't be
Rhino's having corn dogs.
Probably a month into the season, but here he is, second preseason game, and he's already practicing. So, quite an impressive guy with what he's done, and with his involvement, his activism. I wouldn't be surprised, if he's one of these Walter Payton Man of the Year kind. He's that type of guy. He's a personable guy. He's a smart guy, and there's no lack of effort in Jalen Phillips. I've been, seen him a couple of times.
All right, McSorley back. Oh, pressure comes. Channing Tindall, come on! Is that a Channing Tindall sack again?
Jalen likes that celebration. Chubb likes it as well. Okay. They'll give him like what, an 8 out of 10 for
There
it?
you go. Tindall got one last week. Got another one. Jalen's got his little dance there. Tindall 2 sacks in 2 games.
Let's go.
So Washington now forced to punt. The punt fest continues, and Malik Washington back again for the Dolphins. This one will take a bounce.
Let's go.
Fielded inside the 30.
All right, Malik Washington breaks a couple tackles. He's trying to bounce it off, but he's just getting swarmed.
26-yard line.
Not going to go down easy, right?
Now Washington, not the biggest guy, but those yards after catch. Another guy at 4.47 40. He can move. And it certainly appears like he's well on his way to cementing a spot on this team with all the praise he's getting. The Commanders player shaking up. We've had a number of Dolphins shaken up in this game. We saw, Brooks and Vandenberg at times, Cam Smith as well, and some others.
Yeah, we're not sure with Craycraft.
All right, 4:36 left here. Over 650 of you on YouTube. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new.
Like I said, that training room tomorrow, you're going to have to take a number to get in that hot tub, get the doctor working on it.
Rhino, I'm surprised you're not going out for a drive and going to get something. This man's an air fryer connoisseur now. Chuck says he missed his window to get Culver's. Don't let Britt know that. She'll be so mad at you. Because that's Culver's #1 fan right there. Split back look for Mike White. 1x2 receiver set. They're going to motion Burton out to the right. And it's not a good throw. It's out ahead of him.
Dolphins franchising. The proof is in the pudding there. But when you look at
90 likes away from 500. Smash it, baby. Smash it.
Beckham Jr., Calais Campbell, Jordan Poyer, on and on.
4:33 left. I got to try Culver's, man.
Everybody offered him a contract, offered him more than the Miami Dolphins, but
Yeah, I got to try Culver's when I'm down next
played football here at the University of
in
Miami.
November.
One of the last guys that played in the Orange Bowl.
All right, 2nd and 10.
He's still playing in the NFL, but he knew what Stephen Ross put together here, and he knew what kind of a class organization this is, and he wanted to be a part of it. And Mr. Ross put a lot of money into this, and really hasn't gotten.
All right, Mike White hits. Oh, sorry, 2nd and 18. Sorry, hits McGowan. McGowan gets like 8 yards back. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10.
He never stops giving these guys what they need.
Yeah, the backups are not good at all.
You're in a state where there's no income tax.
Daniel Taylor says Tyndall's starting to show the speed he played with at Georgia. I would agree. He looks bad out of hell. Weaver knows how to use him, man.
The facilities are the best they are, best in the National Football League.
Shout out to Odell Beckham.
That cares, and a coaching staff that really cares about.
All right, 3rd and 10.
Not just throwing them out there and
Mike White.
down and doing this.
It's a screen. It's to Burton. It's going nowhere.
They've got a say in what's going
Like, shut down.
investing in the team and what it does.
Simplifying it.
A lot of reasons for a player.
No Chris Brooks. So that is going to bring up a Dolphins punt.
That players talk, and agents talk, and that stuff. Now they have that, as we mentioned, NFL Players Association poll that goes public, and the Dolphins got an A or better across the board in every category.
Yep. The league with free agency now and all the movement around the league, all these guys know a lot of guys on the other teams. And they talk. Like you said, they talk. And they go, hey, why would
All right, punt.
with this and that? The guys that come down here and play, these guys that Washington comes down here
Not very good.
practices and they're working
27 yards. No, sorry. 28 yards.
the Dolphins go to joint practices. Sometimes sometimes
There's 2:44 left.
moratorium or something.
Are you serious?
This, and when it comes time for them to become a free agent, hey, why don't I take a look at that? You know, so it's there's a lot of residual to the things that Mr. Ron. Look, you come out, you can go see F1, you can go see tennis during the off season, get good tickets and everything. So a lot of ancillary stuff out there too for you.
Well, I like this comment, you know. I mean, we got to stay healthy, but Stephen Ross said this on our air earlier. I think we're certainly a contender for the Super Bowl. The question is, you know, how do the Dolphins, late in the season, on the road against top competition, and they've talked about it. They don't, you know, Mike McDaniel faces it head on. He brings it up to the players because he knows they're going to hear about it. So why not hear
All right.
about it internally?
Handoff up the middle. Not going to go very far. Not very far at all. Shut down. No gain. So the ball will stay at the Washington 47 for 2nd and 10. And we will go to the 2-minute warning. Because we are at 2:20 and they're going to probably let this wind down.
Catching on right now.
Well, Washington won't run another play until the 2-minute warning. Out near midfield, Dolphins hanging on this 7-point lead late in the fourth quarter.
This is the 2-minute warning.
All right.
We'll be back with the finish.
There you go. 2-minute warning. Remember, there's no overtime if this game gets, you know, if this game gets tied. Just so you know, guys, remember, there is no overtime at all. All right, guys, this video, it's sponsored by BetUS. Hey, man, we saw Chop go out tonight, get a couple of tackles, have that huge run stop. If you think he's got a shot at winning Defensive Rookie of the Year, you need to go use my link in the description below. Go sign up for BetUS. Your first 3 deposits, well, those deposits will be matched by 125% up to $2K on your first 3 deposits by BetUS. 24-hour payouts, the quickest in the industry. Thank you, BetUS, for sponsoring this video. And as always, I can tell y'all, please, please, please gamble responsibly. Now, let's go into the box score for all of you guys. So here you go. Not pretty. Mike White, 11 for 20, 116 yards. Skyler Thompson, he's been sacked 3 times. Skyler Thompson's been sacked once, 8 for 15. Just not pretty from the backup quarterbacks. You know, I don't think anyone here is very impressed. Chris Brooks, 5 carries for 63 yards. Then he got hurt. He took a helmet-on-helmet shot. Eric Izakama making a push to make the roster. 5 receptions, 65 yards. Don't forget, Tua was 5 for 5 for 51 yards and a touchdown on the first drive of the game. And that touchdown was beautiful to River Craycraft. Marcus May, 7 tackles. Curtis Bolton coming up there. He's got 5. Let's go. Channing Tindall, half sack. Making some plays today, baby. I love it. Mo Kamara, I guess it counted as a run play, but it was a sack. He sacked the man in the backfield. So, and Chop Robinson with that huge, you know, all these tackle for losses, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And when you line it all up, 15 first downs for Washington to 12 for Miami. Total plays 62 to 61 for Washington. Outgaining Miami 295 to 289 in yards.
24 season catch Tua Tyreek in the NFL's top offense at Hard Rock Stadium this season. A limited number of single game tickets are still available. 7
penalties for the Commanders to 6 for the Dolphins. Time of possession 29-40 for Washington to 28-20 for Miami. Both teams have a lost fumble. All right, McSorley with the completion, and it is quickly shut down. Rosemy Jack Saints shut down Quick by Isaiah Johnson. So now Rosemary Jack Saint tackled and shut down. Looks like Curtis Bolton was in there.
Well, fourth down now, and they got to go for it. Fourth and about 3.5 yards for Washington.
All right. 4th and 3. McSorley dumps it off up the left side to Wiley, and that's or to Willie, whatever his last name is. And that is down to the Dolphins 35 and 11 yards. So they're in a 2-minute drill, right? There's 1:06 left in the fourth quarter.
66 seconds left in this preseason game.
If OBJ starts the season on PUP, Malik Washington, River Craycraft's wide receiver 3. Malik's 4, Izakama's 5. That's how I'm calling it. But OBJ won't start on PUP. Pressure coming, and it's incomplete. Forced to throw away. Pressure bearing down on McSorley there. Yeah. All right. 1:02 left in the fourth. 2nd and 10. From the Dolphins 35. Screen to the right. And that's not going to go very far. At all. Davis is going to get, 3 yards down to the 32? So that's going to be up 3rd and 7. Come on, defense. Let's shut this out.
Good third down stop right here.
Yeah, that Anenai kid, he's getting pressure tonight. All right. Snap over the middle. Ooh. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, but then it's fumbled. No. No, Mark Perry has a game-sealing interception and then fumbles it. Oh.
I think he had his eyes on in the end zone. I think he saw green grass all the way. Stepping right into it right there.
Oh.
And Bryant just got a hit in there, and it came loose. Now they've got a first down at the 31.
Oh, my God, and they got yards off that. Blown up. Maitre with a blow-up in the backfield. Let's go. Maitre blows up the screen to nowhere. Let's go.
Well, now they do finally call it.
27 seconds left.
7 seconds left, so they let a few seconds go off.
Loss of 3 yards. Great play by Maitre.
30-second timeout. Please reset the game clock to 29 seconds. 29 seconds.
Second straight week. They got a little preseason drama bow in the final seconds. Or as dramatic as it can get. For August. Our post-game show is coming up. We'll hear from Mike McDaniel. Take you through all the highlights. Tua Tagovailoa was terrific on that first drive of the game. The only touchdown we've had in the game tonight.
Well, that's what the fans came to see, wasn't it? See Tua, see what he can do, see that offense, get some of those starters in there, and there's still a bevy of talent on the sidelines that didn't play today, so there's a lot to look forward to.
29 seconds left.
All right, 29 seconds left. Wow, throw made. Kamara flushed him out, and he made the play. McSorley up the right side, makes the throw. Man. 23 yards to Wiley or Willie or whatever to the 11-yard line.
Colbert forced him out of bounds. Down to 22 seconds left. Trace McSorley, Virginia native, grew up going to Washington training camp as a kid, watching practice.
Oh, tries to throw back shoulder, missed by a quarter mile. Good coverage by Storm Duck.
Receiver never looked back, and he's been pretty consistent all training camp long and in the 2 preseason games. Been getting a lot of plays.
They got a few more cracks at it. 19 seconds left.
All right, 19 seconds to go. From the 11-yard line, 3-by-1 receiver set. McSorley in the gun. Running back to his right. Takes a snap. Pressure coming. Throws. No, way out of reach. Way out of reach. He was targeting the back left of the end zone. Way out of reach. Problem is he's targeting the back left of the end zone. The receiver was in the middle of the end zone in terms of to the left. A little bit of a push from Perry, but that ball was uncatchable.
3rd down with 14 seconds left.
Austin Jackson down there trying to get the crowd fired up.
There you go, lots of noise. Those remaining at Hard Rock Stadium. McSorley throws.
Throw to the outside. McSorley on 3rd and 10. He's just going to get a couple yards, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And the second timeout's probably going to come here. 4th and 6 from the 7, so they can get to the 1 and convert a first down. All right, here we go. Dolphins going to take a timeout. God's Child says, preseason is to let the no-name shine. I see potential with our youngsters. Brother, so do I. I mean, you know, when you go deeper outside the Chops and the Moes and the Maliks, you know, Patrick Morris is showing out really well, right? You got to give him his props. But then what's really impressive is the UDFA class, you know, and you can start in the secondary with guys like Maitre, Isaiah Johnson, Storm Duck, you know. I mean, adding Curtis Bolton to this team, he's shining a little bit. I mean, I like it. I like what we're seeing. Isaiah Max making plays for us up front. Some good stuff. And then you got guys like Mark Perry making plays too. All right. Out of the gun. 2-by-2. McSorley throws. The ball was there to be caught. And it is shut down, and that's going to end the game. Throw was there, and the catch was there to be made. Dropped. Oh, right through the hands of the receiver.
So the Dolphins will win the first 2 preseason games, both by 7 points at home.
All right, so the Dolphins are going to start off preseason 2-0, but we all know what that means. Jack Bo Diddley. It's all about the development and everything we see from these kids. And there is your final, 13-6. Man, great stuff by the Miami Dolphins tonight. I mean, let's go over it. Let's check the box score and everything here as they shake hands and rub each other's bellies. So here's Washington passing. McSorley was 11 for 21. Driscoll was 11 for 15. Jaden Daniels 10 of 12. Mike White was 11 of 20. Skyler Thompson was 8 of 15. Tua Tagovailoa was 5 of 5. Awesome drive by him. Jeff Driscoll was their leading rusher, 4 carries for 45 yards for the Washington Commanders. Brian Robinson had 3 carries for 22. Miami rushing the ball, though. Chris Brooks was awesome until he got a helmet-on-helmet hit and he left the game, but he was 5 carries for 63 yards. He was tumbling. He had that 59-yard run. You see the leading receiver for the Dolphins, Eric Ezukanma, 5 receptions for 65 yards. Devon Achane looked good as a receiver. River Craycraft was awesome on that first drive. He went to the locker room after his touchdown catch, so that's something to monitor moving forward. Defensively, Marcus May, again, one of the top tacklers, 7 tackles. Really good stuff. Isaiah Johnson had 6 tackles. Curtis Bolton had 6. Kader Kohu had 4. Jason Maitre had 4, including a tackle for a loss. Cam Smith whiffed on 1 tackle, but then was solid after that, making big stops, big tackles, and even had that big pass breakup. Channing Tindall follows last week's sack up with another half sack today. Isaiah Mack had a sack. Muhammad Kamara, I mean, he sacked Driscoll in the backfield, but I think they might be counting it as a run stop, but it looked like a sack to me. But Gallimore had a sack as well. Chop Robinson blew up a run play. As soon as the ball was handed off out of the shotgun to the running back, Mo Kamara was literally there to shut it down. Like, crazy explosion. Crazy first step. Great job at timing the snap. Brandon Pilley had a sack today. Now, but Gallimore. So, I mean, it was good stuff all around. Now, I will say, Jason Sanders missed a 49-yard field goal. Jake Bailey, not very good punching the ball once more. And I will say this. Okay, it's got to be said here for a sec. All right. First of all, shout out to Patrick Morris. He only had 1 tackle today. He came in late. He also had a fumble recovery. But anyways, back to what I was going to say. That secondary has got bodies galore going on. And that front 7, listen, they weren't as good and as stout as they were last week. That's what I got to say. I mean, we gave up 340 yards tonight. They had 200. We had 288. We gave up 111 yards on the ground, and a lot of it was through gaps. I mean, you saw Brian Robinson was looking good running through gaps, cutting. Obviously Jeff Driscoll, the whole middle of the field opened up and he just ran. But they looked good running the football against us tonight for the most part, I thought. Red zone defense did its job. They were 0 for 2 in the red zone. We were 1 for 3. Commanders had 7 penalties. The Dolphins had 6. Both teams had 2 turnovers. Dolphins had 2 fumbles. If you remember, Mark Perry intercepted, should have sealed the game, intercepted McSorley, and then he fumbled it right back to them. Time of possession 31-34 to 28-26 in favor of the Washington Commanders. So what a game. Listen, we got one more preseason game. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next week. And then we wait until the season opener. And in between that, we'll have the roster cuts coming your way. So, man, a lot of good stuff to take away from tonight. Do me the favor, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new. I will be live tomorrow, so be out on the lookout for me tomorrow. We will recap a lot of what went on tonight. We'll talk about some of my observations and a lot more. Hopefully have some injury updates. So we got a lot of content coming for you tomorrow. Be out on the lookout for that. As always, fins up. And you already know what time it is. I will see each and every one of you on the next one. Love all y'all. Thank you for your support. And shout out to BetUS for sponsoring today's video. Thanks, guys and gals. I'll see y'all tomorrow.